This is the M-Balm effect. M-Balm.
She lived her days on a wheelchair with a microwave in her lap.
Omen.
Throw her in there. Strap her to the roof.
Zookeeper.
You're gonna have to come show me. I felt like slapping this lady.
Ghost.
I mean, sure, it's gonna hurt, and sure, you might die.
Austin Dash.
I don't care. I really don't care.
Streaming live from YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and the embalmeffect.com. The M-Balm effect starts now.
Hello, hello, it's Saturday, the dead walk among us. Welcome to the M-Balm Effect. We're here live in studio.
What's up?
In the ROC.
Hello.
Baby.
Hello.
Yes, we're here live with Omen, his girlfriend Amber. We got Kat on my left over here, my wife.
Hi.
And yeah, little nice to do this back in 3 o'clock.
Yes.
Well, we did a lot of things last weekend because we tried to, and then some things unfolded, and things just happened, and we were not expecting things to happen.
No.
But so that's why we did that last week with the 8 o'clock. No, 7 o'clock. My bad.
Yeah.
Oops. But we're here now, and gas is $4.19 a gallon.
Not at BJ's.
Not at blowjobs.
Yeah, not at blowjobs.
Not
but,
at Sunoco.
No.
But I've been using BJ's gas for a little bit, but you really shouldn't use it that much because
No.
they don't have an ethanol-free option.
Really, they don't have ethanol free.
I don't think so.
Really?
I haven't seen it as an option on the pump.
What?
It's just regular gas.
Is that bad?
Yeah, it's ethanol is bad. It's made from corn, and after a while, it's just going to turn into a syrup in the engine.
Syrup?
Syrup?
I like
It'll
syrup.
kill your car.
Can you put that on the pancakes? Waffles?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how they make syrup.
Like, I keep getting gas there because it's just cheap, and it's like,
Corn
I
syrup.
don't know. Yeah.
Corn syrup.
But,
I'm not getting gas there now.
No?
what?
No, I don't want to ruin my car.
You don't want syrup?
Well, you got to get around.
important.
That's how you save some
You
cash.
can also get a gas fuel thing to put in your car too.
A what?
Fuel cleanser.
Oh, it's
A colon
it's not
cleanser?
the best thing because for
Oh.
fuel pumps, it really
Yeah.
doesn't really like that.
Why not?
It's not really it breaks down components of that component.
It's a car's version of a colon cleanse. Should feel good.
Supposedly, it's just not. There's some things out there that you just really shouldn't add to your car.
Someone at work
It'll give
had a
you
nice
it'll
colon
give you a-
cleanse.
See, you use that stuff if you know that car is towards the end.
Yeah.
Like, you know you're not. Don't put that stuff in a brand new car. And be like, oh, I'm making it better. You're making your car worse if you do that.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Yeah.
Your car, your car already has to go through a lot of nonsense. It's like,
My Subaru's going through a lot of fucking nonsense right now.
your Subaru?
Oh, dude, I don't know what's wrong with it.
What do you
It's
mean?
not running right at all. It's puttering a lot.
It
I hit
really?
the gas. I just put all new spark plugs and a coil pack on it.
It goes, oh, you fixed me, but here I am.
It ran good for a little bit, but then I was just like, it's still puttering.
He likes
I
it.
know there's a hole in the exhaust, and the catalytic converter's not doing well.
Oh, the
And,
catalytic converter's not doing well?
Oh no, the whole
no.
exhaust system's not doing well.
Oh no.
Why?
It's just time to scrap it and get an all new car.
Jeez.
No, I'm gonna keep it alive.
Keep it alive.
One more winter, and then I can go spend the permanent vacation at Wilbert's,
Oh god.
Permanent vacation.
or I can try and sell it. I mean, if it's still running when I get rid, I gotta get one more winter out of it.
Yeah, but you got to be careful with that catalytic converter. It's gonna cost you at least $1,000 to get fixed.
No, I rockautoparts.com talk slut.
Okay.
$300.
Yeah, she's a talk slut.
Oh.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's on
Don't worry,
with
I've been
us.
trying to find ways of Amber's mom helps me in ways to get some parts, and that helps out a lot. And
That's awesome.
And
though.
I've been literally on that Rock Auto site a lot, just looking at parts I might need.
Yeah.
And I know it's time for the catalytic converter to get replaced, and then I already bought the fuel pump, just because I thought that might be an issue too. But I already have it, so I'm gonna throw it on. So it's gonna be a bitch. Gotta drop the tank.
I hate that.
Empty out the
Dude.
gas.
Fucking catalytic conversion is so expensive.
Every
and-
once in a while, even if my buddy works on my car at the shop,
yeah.
if I got time, I'll just do it with him too. It's fun.
I mean, there's a lot of theft going on with these catalytic converters here in Rochester, and
I was thinking about after I took off mine, I was gonna scrap it.
just
But then it goes.
just get a new one. So you
I was
you
like,
get
I could scrap this stuff, right? He's like, oh, and arrested.
it's stolen.
Oh, yeah.
You're the guy that's stealing these fucking things.
No, I was actually replacing my own car's catalytic converter,
Nope.
sir.
They're coming for you.
I don't think
Oh my
you
god,
can sell.
I haven't even done it yet, and they're on the
Like
way.
if
They're
you
already on
tried
the
to resell it, I think they would arrest you. I think it's against the law.
I couldn't sell that thing. I know
don't
that
know
thing's
why,
I know that
but
thing's
it
clogged as
is.
hell.
It's pretty bad, huh?
I know it's bad.
Yeah.
The
Well-
whole exhaust system.
Austin's on with us. He says, "Hey guys, hope you guys are doing well. I'm doing my best to
We're
get
doing
better."
all right, bud. Hope you are getting
Feel
better.
better, Austin.
Austin
Yeah,
Dash
feel
is
better.
he's got a little head cold. He said he tested positive of a virus that we no longer talk about in the news, so it's not like it's a big deal anymore.
I don't think it's a big deal anymore.
Wait, what were we talking about?
I
What
forgot.
What's this virus called? I forget what it's
Oh,
called.
he did.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, he tested negative. I
I think
said.
it's called the
Oh,
BS
okay.
virus.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I was pouring. So I had
Wait, what?
I was pouring. Jesus Christ.
You were watching
I know.
porno?
I know. So I had a nice bowl of cereal this morning, right? And I went to go get the milk, and I saw an unfamiliar face I haven't seen in a while. His name is, I think his name is Dr. Fauci. I haven't seen him in a long. I guess he's missing. We don't know where he is. We haven't seen
You
him in like.
saw this person
Yeah.
on a milk carton?
Yeah, Dr. Fauci.
Yeah.
They said, "Where is this person?" And they had a picture of Dr. Fauci, and I was like, "Oh, we haven't seen him in like a month."
I want to say I know who this is, but I'm not really sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who this is. You know, it's been a
From,
long
like,
time.
our
Were you at the
School?
store and you saw it, or you actually
Wait.
bought it and it's upstairs?
Oh my God, you have no idea.
Wait, what? You're actually taking this.
Oh my
You're-
God,
you're
we
going
don't know
serious
what
about
you're
the-
talking
know-
about.
Do you know who Dr. Fauci is?
It sounds familiar, but I can't picture what the fucking face is turning to the name.
I don't know what that is.
What? Really?
I don't
Really?
know, dude.
Dr. Fauci
Dr. Fauci?
throughout this whole pandemic.
Whole pandemic.
I don't pay attention to who's
Wait.
keeping it updated. I just
Wait,
hear
what?
things here and there.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm not watching legitimate news.
The one that created our vaccine?
He didn't create it.
Well, he's out there.
No, I wasn't on
sponsoring the
top of the
vaccine.
I wasn't looking up his name in Google and
Wait a minute.
He's making money off of it.
Wait a
course.
minute. Wait a minute. You,
making money off of what?
hold on. Let me.
vaccine.
Vaccine? I
Fauci.
thought you weren't supposed to do that.
Oh,
You kidding me? They're making lots
serious?
of money. They're making
Serious?
hand over fist.
quote unquote, it's free, but where is the money coming from to pay for it? To make it?
Well, yeah, it's through taxes and stuff because you got to do research.
Okay.
But how do you make money off of
Here.
something that's not? It's free.
So this guy right
Or
here.
sort
But
Dr.
free
Fauci.
isn't free.
This guy right
Oh,
here.
yeah.
Dr. Fauci.
Freedom isn't free.
You know this guy. He's been all
Yes,
over the
I
TV.
have seen.
Okay,
his
there
face.
he
I
is.
have seen his face. I didn't know that was his name.
That's him.
Like,
That's
I
the-
give two fucks.
Yeah, right.
Well, exactly. Nobody knows where he is. He hasn't been on TV in like over a month because everybody's talking about this whole Russia-Ukraine thing. COVID went away. He doesn't exist anymore. Remember?
Oh, yeah, I know. I knew it was just going to be
Just-
wiped away.
yeah.
Just gonna
Everybody's
kill
going to
everyone
act
who was
like
a part of
nobody's
it.
wearing masks. Everything's fine now.
Right.
Yeah.
Gonna act like it never happened.
So we went to we go to the chiropractor once a month, right? And now
Fucking
you know,
lucky you, man.
yeah, medical
about to
facilities
start looking.
Wait,
required.
should I- which one do you go to?
I'm gonna be a talk slut here. Hadley Chiropractic in Henrietta. We go to Hadley. Go check them out.
Slut.
Yep, go
Yeah,
check.
she's a talk slut.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Slut.
how much is it for a session though?
It's-
That's for usually.
It's not bad. It's like I think it's like 35 now.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
what?
35.
Really?
That's it.
yes.
What place? We need to go here.
No, and seriously,
If you get referral, if you have a referral to go to them, they also do an X-ray of your entire back.
they do.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, I need
because
that.
I have-
Especially for my injury.
You have to.
So
I
is it through insurance though?
Nope.
No, you
No
don't
one's
need
So
it.
that's their normal session
Yes.
price.
Yes.
That is
Okay.
the lowest one I've
I
ever
will
heard
look
of.
into
Usually
that.
it's
Go
like
check 'em out.
$100.
Yep.
I
if you
need
say that
one.
we had referred you to them, they'll
Yes.
give you X-rays. They go over everything with you. They take X-rays of your entire back from top to bottom.
Yeah.
That's how they figured out that I
need
had
that.
something really wrong with my lower back.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I want to
Oh, yeah.
Help me get
fucking
it
sit straight
re-straightened
again.
all
I'm
out.
always hunched
Does
over.
your back feel better?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
need
yeah.
that. My lower back is messed up.
And he does the neck. They
going
do
to
the neck too.
Physical
And
therapy
I
now.
have
They bring
an
out the
issue with my sciatic
velociraptors?
nerve.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
and if I have a
Those-
really
that means
bad
he's a
day,
pro.
I call and they're either able to get me in that day, later in the day, or the next day.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, it's
Oh, no,
it's really
I need to
nice.
call this place because I've been dealing with the place I go to. They want like $100.
Holy shit.
or like 75 a
Yeah,
session.
the quotes that she
for
was
like
getting
30
were
minutes.
outrageous.
So
I don't know.
$100?
We're in Bing Bang Boom 10 minutes tops.
And you feel like $1 million
Well,
bucks.
20 minutes.
so he
but
does like a
yeah.
session, and he like does your whole like
He does-
realign your whole body.
Yeah. He's got this special thing that he glides up your back and it shows pinpoints where the pressure point is, that is messed up on your back. And then he goes and he looks at his computer screen, he pinpoints it, and then he's like, boom, boom, boom. And he's like,
Wow.
all right, come over here.
That sounds like
Nice.
Do
awesome.
it this way. Or come over here. We're going to do this.
Yeah. It's mint.
I need to go there. They'll probably fix all my back problems that everybody keeps saying I don't have.
Shout out to Clark over there at Hadley. Actually, it's funny. It's actually awesome because the father like started this, and then the two sons are
It's
actually
in
in it too.
Webster?
Henrietta.
Henrietta.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, go check it out. Hadley Chiropractic.
My old one is out in Henrietta too.
Is he? Okay.
Yeah. It was
They have a
Dr.
nutritionalist out of the
Hartman.
office now, too. Yep.
Okay.
And they're right next door to an acupuncture.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to try that.
I don't know.
wanna do that.
Acupuncture?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never really got into that stuff, so I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know how I feel about being.
Well, it kind of got done on my hand when I just had a nerve test done, and he said the needles are just like acupuncture.
Yeah.
And, he said you
Like an
shouldn't feel
allergy
it, but
test?
it kind of hurt. So yeah, I don't know.
When
Really?
I went to allergist, my whole back, like.
No, those are different needles.
Well, no, I know, but
Those
my
hurt.
whole back prior to it was like flared up red. To her even puncturing the little holes in my back to put the stuff into.
Yeah.
It was. I showed you pictures.
Yeah.
It was bad.
It's crazy though. Like I
She
don't
was
know.
like, "Do you always?" And I was like, "No." And I don't have a skin condition
No.
because I would have tested positive for it when they
Right.
tested me.
Right.
So like I don't know. Going to the chiropractor, it works. I don't know. I think it works great. Like I had a kink in my neck for like the last 2 weeks. Fixed it today.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
A lot of it's like a controversy between doctors and chiropractors where doctors don't like to recommend chiropractic because I feel like they're competing with each other
I think so.
of trying to do
Yeah.
it naturally
Same thing
with medicine
holistic-
and then without medicine. And
holistic
it's like
medicine, too.
adjustments. They don't want you to be like, oh yeah, you can go right to your chiropractor and you know what? He'll fix all the problems and you won't have to come to us.
Right. I know.
And
It's
I
Yeah,
feel
they,
like
they
that's
don't
what it
they don't
is.
sponsor them.
They
No.
don't.
They don't sponsor anything.
Some
holistic.
physical therapists do though. When I go to physical therapy, they will literally be like, I recommend you going to like
It's different fields
chiropractor.
representing other different fields.
Right.
right.
no, but the doctor won't. Doctor be like, no.
But they're
Every
not.
time. I was like, but the physical therapist told me to, and the doctor's like, well, I'm the one that did the surgery, so I'm saying no.
Of course. Yeah, they have like an ego. I think that they
No,
just can't get
They
past.
definitely
have an
do.
ego. It's
They
a
do.
Huge.
I
thing
think
for
it's
them.
They
more
do.
of a reputation.
Well, I get
It's
it.
their
Could be.
work.
Right.
They're already credited. It's already underneath
Right.
their profile that they've
Yeah.
done this procedure
Right.
and it's working supposedly.
Right, and they're hoping that
if
somebody
you go
doesn't
to
go
something
and
else
fuck
and
it
fucks
up,
it up,
and then
and it-
you have to go back to them, and they'll
That-
be like, "Well,
Right.
why did you do it?" In the
That
beginning?
did happen with
So-
my hip. So before I had my hip fixed, I was having pain and everything, and everybody said, "Well, you just need to go and get adjustments." So I went to the chiropractor, and he himself said, I was like, "But I'm in a lot of pain," and he's like, "Nah, you just need some adjustments." See, now at that time, when he adjusted me, like he tried to adjust my hips, and no, that made the pain excruciatingly worse. And I was just like, okay. And after that,
Yeah.
I went and they did MRIs and everything, and the doctor was like, you have extensive damage, and doing that probably made it worse.
Yeah.
See, that's what I
So-
mean. Like it's scary.
And I had to have the surgery. After the surgery, after physical therapy, then they're like, now you can go and get adjustments to keep your hips in line. But
Yeah.
see, it wasn't good for that time before the surgery. He kept saying, you don't need surgery. I could just adjust it and you'll be fine. But he didn't do any x-rays.
You need to do X-rays. You got to know what's going
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
And that's what it was. He would have saw the bone spurs and would have been like,
Right.
oh, wait, there's like, I have like hip, what is it? Like,
Dysplasia.
not hip dysplasia, it's degenerate.
Did you?
hips.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Degenerate hip issues.
Okay.
Through my grandma, my mom, it's just way down the line. We all have it.
Yeah.
So there's nothing besides surgery to fix it at this point, and that's what I did. I got them both done.
Yeah.
Now they're both good.
No, that's good.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, I had back issues back in 2016, and I had a herniated disc. And going to ER, they're like, "Oh, let's do X-rays." And I'm like, "Okay, sure, whatever." Of course, they don't find anything because it's a disc, not a bone.
Right.
And I'm telling them, like,
you need an MRI.
yeah, and I tell them that, like, "Well, we can't do that.
They
we
never
can't do
want
that."
to.
No, they don't want to.
They never want to.
Insurance issues, blah 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 blah. Well, that's the only way they
Your
found
insurance
it.
covers it. Though.
Exactly.
That's funny.
I know. That's what I mean. Like, it
They
covered
do.
it.
They
but
don't want to do it. The doctors don't want to do
They
it.
don't want to do it.
Yeah.
No, they don't want to do
Because
it.
they're not getting paid for it.
Right. But no, I think they would be though.
You think they would, right?
You think?
Because I don't know. Maybe that's why. Because they never, every time, they're always like, X-ray. Oh, nothing. Everything's fine.
Thought I heard something.
I thought I heard something too.
So you guys are experiencing things too.
Oh, God.
I don't know what's going on in this house.
Oh no.
I'm serious. Like,
Serious?
Well,
She was kind of saying something earlier.
about here?
I know about our place too.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know. What you're talking
I noticed some.
So last week I was on vacation and I was doing some stuff in the kitchen. I think it was like washing dishes or something. I forget what I was doing, but anyways, I'm walking towards the one counter where the microwave is, and there's like these jugs that you use for tea. They've been sitting there for like ever. I don't know how long they've been sitting there. Well, the one time I was walking towards the microwave, and for no reason at all, they just collapsed onto the ground and just.
Wait. Stop.
You saw it all.
Because that's
happen?
what happening today. Do you remember the freaking alcohol bottle almost
Yeah,
freaking
the alcohol
killed
bottle
me?
come off the shelf.
What
I
the
don't know.
fuck?
It's just like
No, it was really
I think
weird.
it's the fridge. It's not super flat on top.
I didn't even touch the top of the fridge. I didn't open the top door, and usually they fall off when I open the top freezer, and then they're on the top, and then they fall off. I was literally doing completely nothing. I wasn't even touching the fridge. I wasn't even moving. I was just bending down, and I was picking something up, and this bottle came.
The pineapple
hurling
vodka
down,
came rushing
and
down.
Just
Russian
missed
vodka?
my head. It broke the butter box.
Yeah.
The little plastic
the
thing,
flip thing
fell
to
down,
it.
snapped that, cut it in half, and it flew down. And that thing almost flew up and cut me in the face.
Dude, all the
I swear to God.
all in
I'm on the
sequence?
couch.
God.
I'm on the couch. I'm like, what the
I
hell's going
was
on over
I have a
there?
bruise on my foot. I have a bruise on my foot because the bottle hit me in the foot.
Jesus.
What the
Dude.
fuck?
I was fucking scared.
Okay, so then she makes the comment like,
Hey,
"Oh, everybody's noticing
Last
that."
weekend,
Joyce is
if
getting
we didn't
creepy.
drink out of it, it would have been heavier.
Yeah.
Oh my God, stop.
That's fucked up.
Got
It almost hit
I
me
got
in the
pretty
side of the
toasty last
head.
weekend.
Dude, I think
No,
Joyce
but
is ghost.
really, Joyce has been
Extra spicy lately.
serious. Come down, you look at her.
Dude, I think that's why I hurt my
you
leg
just
the other
look
day.
at you. I seriously
Dude,
come
she's
down the
coming back.
basement steps, and
Hey, she should be praising
It
us.
is
We
dark
keep her
down
name
here. The
alive.
only light
Yes.
that I have is right there behind the curtain to come down these stairs. These lights aren't on.
These lights aren't
I
on.
don't turn these lights on,
gonna
and then
make
I
me-
go back
could.
there, and the light is kind of shitty at the moment because we had to
Amityville
replace
horror.
the lights.
Yep.
But I come down their steps, and that's the only light I have,
That's
and
it.
I straight can see this bitch's face
She's
in
chilling.
her eyes.
She lives
It's
here.
her eyes that I see, and it's almost like they're fucking glowing.
Come
Oh
on.
God.
It's
Stop.
Joyce's home. She lives here in TME
It
studio.
scares me.
This is her studio. This is her home.
Whenever I, swear to God, whenever I walk past the basement door because we have it cracked
gonna get
for
up
the
off the
cat. Fuck you, dude.
She's gonna start walking around.
Stop. It's
You're gonna
not
see her
funny.
eye. You're gonna see like the sliver of the
You're freaking
door.
me out because I'm looking
The
at her
sliver
now.
of the
and I feel
door.
like She's
She's gonna
looking
see
at
her
us
eye.
now.
But no, seriously. So we have the basement door cracked because the cat's
an
box
idea.
is down here. Whenever I walk past the basement door, because the bathroom is right across the door from the basement, I always look down the steps to make sure there's no lights on down here because that's like one of my things. Like I'm constantly having a dream
I
where
was gonna say she has dreams.
You do?
I
Yes.
walk in the house
Oh,
or some
no.
shit, or it's in the middle of the night. I'm getting up
That's
to go to
not
the
good.
bathroom, and the basement light is on,
Here's
and
the
I
studio.
haven't even fucking touched it.
Right.
And I'm just like,
That was me.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm hearing noises
But,
now
like,
again.
I know.
That's-
There was
that,
one
I'm
time.
afraid of that.
Right.
There
I
was one
watched
time.
too much paranormal bullshit.
There was one time I was
Thanks to
here
this guy.
and I was
Yep.
going up
I
the
know.
stairs.
Force
though.
that stuff down her throat.
I did.
A little bit, but it's okay.
No,
I love me
there,
some Ghost
there was a
Adventures.
time
I do like watching it.
I was here and
been
I
a
was
while,
looking
but-
and I was going up the stairs and I swear
No,
there
no,
was
stop.
one-
Stop it.
And this was a while ago though, but I swear to God there was one time I like saw something in the corner of my eye, like a shadow, like And I know the cats, but the cats were upstairs because I seen Minna, and then Nova was locked in her room, and I saw something like run like up the stairs, and I was like, "What the hell is that?" And then I was looking in the corner because the lights from like the windows over here, they like play like
They do.
They do.
They do.
Yep.
And I swear in the corner over there with like the light, I saw like a shadow, and then it was like upstairs too, and I was like, I'm just seeing things.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean,
And in my house, I feel like there's something lately, like something's watching me, and
it's her.
Stop.
She's
I swear
following
to
you.
God, I'm just like
Oh,
sitting there and
God.
I'm doing something, and when I'm home alone and he's like, gone, and I'm just sitting there and I just feel this creepy feeling of something's watching me. Especially when it's nighttime and I'm like laying in the bed, I'm always opening my eyes in the middle of the night, like looking like there's something watching me.
Dude,
And the
that's
clothes hanging on the door in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So I have
Sorry, I'm a little
me out.
jumpy.
I have my suit.
It looks like
hanging
a
from the
floating,
door.
creepy, freaking.
So I have my
I don't even
suit
know how to
pants and my
describe it.
suit
Some of the
jacket.
stuff in the house sketches me out too. I'm just like, wait, what
Floating
is that?
head.
Nope, I'm
It's
good.
just like a floating witch head. That's what I see. And I'm like, can you take it down?
No, it's the best part of it.
Scaring me.
Like
But seriously, the day he bought this, and his
The
bought
day
it,
I bought this.
someone has put the hex on it.
I swear.
Well, where did you get it from?
Spare
No one
Halloween?
knows.
Oh no!
It was we got it off
Wait,
the black
Yeah, she's a
market.
talk slut.
Right?
Like the whole dummy?
Everything.
The whole dummy itself came from the Spirit Halloween store?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, man, you guys should have known. She's probably
Yeah, she's a talk
haunted.
slut.
Oh god.
Get the fuck out of here.
Who knows? She could be freaking has something attached to her.
Well, you gotta understand. I mean, she's taking.
Halloween store.
Yeah, she's taking on.
Right.
She's taking on a persona.
Exactly.
She's taking on the persona of a real lady.
Who knows? What if
Yeah,
somebody
we're
did some like
feeding
hex
it.
on it and
We're
then
feeding it.
returned
Okay,
it?
so
And they were like, "This shit is fucking creepy. Let's return this shit back to the store."
Hey, you can have this back. It's
I don't know how to type this out. So I want
What?
to research something. There's a word for it. When something can manifest over time, and when it's feared enough,
becomes real.
it becomes real. And that's actually a mind playing a trick on itself because you're in fear of it so much that you start.
Right.
There's a diagnosis or a word
That's just
for
like
it.
if you look
But I don't
at
know how to type it in.
Paranoia?
I don't know. No, I don't know how to type it in.
Manifestation.
That's just like looking at yourself in the mirror long enough
It's like almost
and, like,
it's almost like a
kind
manifestation.
of having a conversation with yourself in the mirror for a period of time, and if you do it for long enough, you're eventually going to manifest something on the other side.
A perfect example is what was that one story when people said you have to believe in them, and if you don't, it
Oh,
fucks with you.
Chicharnis.
Yeah,
What is it?
What?
Chicharnis.
Chicharni? I never
So
heard
this
of this.
is it.
What is this?
I don't know if I can even like share the story because it's my mom's story.
It is.
Oh,
'Cause
basically.
her mom has been through some.
Well, you
shit.
can credit her though. Credit
So
her.
okay.
And then tell
So
her
my
why.
mom back in the day when she was a little bit younger, like in her 20s, through school they had like this program where you could go to the Bahamas back in the day, where they flew on a plane. Like my mom did say, a very rickety, very scary plane, and it actually ended up kind of crashing.
What?
And they were stranded there. Actually, my mom was stranded in the Bahamas for a little while because of it.
That's
But-
scary.
So I hope I'm telling this right. Or
Uh-oh.
I hope so. And so when she was there on the island, the native people there would tell you their native stories about. So they talked about these creatures. I don't know if they're creatures. I don't know if they're demons. I don't know what it is, but they're called Chicharnis.
Chicharnis. Okay.
And they're like these, like closest thing like gremlins, basically. They're like a bunch of little creatures that when you don't believe in them or you like make fun or just say, oh, they're not real, they do some very, very bad things.
Oh boy.
Okay.
And I feel like it can get to the level of possibly death,
Oh.
or they do things to make that happen. So my mom said when they were there, they were driving in like a truck or whatever, and there were other people with her, and there was one guy that just thought it was funny, and he kept making a joke about it. And the locals kept saying, stop, it's not funny. Can you stop? And he's just like, oh my God, those things aren't real, blah, blah, blah. And my mom said, she kids you not. She said, as soon as this started happening, he kept saying stuff, and then all of a sudden they were driving down a road, and they were pine trees, because now I got it right. They were pine trees, and she said that they started to catch on fire. And pine trees, if you know, they don't easily catch on fire.
No, those are like the hardest ones to set fire to.
Set fire to, right. They were literally catching fire down the row, because there was a row of them going towards the car while they were driving, following them.
So I was just following them as they're driving?
And yes.
Oh, shit.
And my mom was like, oh my God, what is that? And they're like, it's the chicharnes.
Oh boy.
You need to stop, sir. It's not funny. And he was like, oh my God, I don't believe in this. And he just kept going, and it just kept getting worse. And the flames started to like speed up.
Oh, dude.
And then the car started to stall out.
Oh my God.
And everybody was screaming and yelling. They're like, stop. You need to just say you believe in them. And this guy was like, oh, and he started to get scared. And like, you know, they started like seeing, my mom said that they started seeing like these little eyes in the woods and stuff.
Oh,
like,
no.
Just randomly, a bunch of them. And the guy saw, and he started screaming, and he was like, oh my God. And he's like, oh, what do I do? What do I do? And they're like, say you believe. Say you believe. He's like, okay, I believe. I believe. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And it all stopped.
Really?
In a blink of a second.
About time he said something.
My mom said, I swear to God, I've never, if anybody ever told me that story myself, I would have never believed it if I wasn't there.
Wow.
And she said that everything went back to normal. It was like it never happened.
See, that's
the
crazy.
Car started up. They kept driving on, and they all looked at him like,
See?
yeah, you think it's a joke? And this is in another, like, place.
Yeah.
This is in Bahamas. Who knows?
I've only been there
stuff
once.
That really happens.
I've only been there once. I mean, I don't know. I've never heard of that one, but that's interesting as fuck.
And it was just, my mom has encounters a lot of paranormal. Yeah. I wish I can, I don't know, come on the show and talk about it.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Probably not. But she used to live in a house, she said, that was haunted by a little girl that died in the house in a fire.
Really?
And she said, and I can't remember, I'll have to ask her which house it was, but I'm sure it was like in Rochester in the city.
Okay.
And she said that a lot of creepy things would happen to her. She would hear like a little girl calling for her. And then the creepiest one was one night she was sleeping, and she said that her whole entire bed started to just
shake
and convulse and started to like slam up and down with her in it. And she said when she tried to scream, she couldn't scream or yell or anything. What? And yeah, like it was like she had her mouth open, she was yelling, and none of the words were coming out. And like this ghost was like, I don't know, like I would say that would be kind of like possession a little bit, like controlling her so she couldn't yell for my grandma. And my mom would always tell my grandma, you know, Mom, there's something in my room. There's a girl here. My grandma didn't believe it.
No, a lot of people don't.
But then she looked it up and she found out that a little girl did die in the house. And my mom was like, see? And I think they ended up moving out eventually. But
yeah,
my mom experienced a lot of creepy stuff, she said, from that little girl. And sometimes it was like playing. Sometimes it was innocent. And other times it was like aggressive.
Yeah.
Like she was like angry. Scary. And it's just a little girl.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, you know, I think I'd be skeptic of this stuff if I didn't experience stuff myself. So I understand that.
Right.
Same.
You know?
Right. And I have too. And I'm just like,
oh my God, same.
My mom told me when I was a kid, I used to say things. I would see things. Yeah. I would tell her, I'd be like, oh, look, there's a guy over there. And my mom's like, what?
What are you talking about? Right. Yeah, exactly.
And she said I was a child that would see, I would always see weird things. And especially at funerals, I would see like the person.
Really?
Just be like, oh yeah, my brother's grandma, because we have different fathers. At her funeral, we were there, and I kept telling my mom, look at there's a cricket. There's a cricket in the corner. And my mom's like, you know, she's like looking around in the corner, like on the ground. I'm like, no, Mom, he's not on the ground. He's big like us. He's big. He's like a person. He's like the size of like you.
Holy shit.
And my mom was like, what? And I was like, look, he's right there. He's like, he's smiling. He's waving to me. And the priest came over to my mom and was like, she's seeing his grandmother.
What?
He's like, she's seeing his grandmother most definitely right now. But what it is, she manifests herself in something that would be more appealing appropriate to a child, to not scare the child. And she's most definitely. And what it was is I kept saying it was Jiminy Cricket.
Oh,
It was Jiminy
I was
Cricket.
gonna say you see a
'Cause
real.
I love that.
Yeah.
I used to watch Pinocchio all the time when I was a kid.
Did it look like a real cricket or like a?
And it's weird because I feel like I have a memory of that.
Yeah.
And it's freaking me out because I can like see what that would look like as like a big person cricket wearing a suit. And it's like, do I remember that memory? I don't know. It's very faint. But my mom was like, no, I was so freaked out because I'm looking at the priest like,
Yeah.
are you serious? She's like, no, look at her. And I was over there like interacting with it. And I a
That's crazy.
And like waving. And my mom was just like,
That's what they say. Kids and animals have a huge what's it called? The perception of this stuff is
They have
better.
a sixth sense.
Yeah, I mean, as
Right.
adults, I mean, it's kind of.
I think you lose it.
I don't know though. Like,
I think you do.
Not really.
Or maybe there's some people that are just more acceptable to it. But I feel like when you stop, because when you're a kid, you fantasize.
Yes.
You fantasize, and that's what it is. It's
imaginary
like you have
friends. Certain imaginary friends are
not
not
actually
imaginary
imaginary
friends.
friends.
So
Yes.
I have a story for that.
Oh,
boy,
man,
here we go.
daycare. Kids tell you some stuff.
I used to live in this house when I was little. I lived on the Erie Canal.
Mm-hmm.
Cottage house, really shouldn't be living there year round, but we did.
Okay.
Whatever. My brother had this friend. It was an imaginary friend, and his name was Chris.
Oh, wow. He had like a normal name. Oh.
And at the time, we didn't know who this Chris was. Whenever something bad would happen, my brother would blame Chris.
I don't know what to type in. Keep going.
We
Sorry.
had shared a room. We both had bunk beds. I was on the top bunk. He was on the bottom bunk. And one night, I am sleeping. And next thing I know, I have this sharp, something stabbing me
My God.
all the way down my leg.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm screaming. Next thing I know, parents are in the room. They're like, what the fuck is going on, basically, because it's the middle of the night. They're like, what the hell?
Right.
Yeah. Wouldn't you know, I had a cut
Oh.
this long. Somebody took a pin needle and one of the sewing pin needles.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
right
Dragged
down
it.
my leg.
Oh, my
Yeah.
God.
Yeah. We had no idea what the fuck had happened. We thought my brother did it because he was the only one in the room with me.
Right.
No idea.
Oh, my God.
Later, we moved out of that house. We were living in another house, and my brother finally was like, do you remember so-and-so? They didn't follow us. They stayed
Oh.
at the house
Had to be
we
somebody that probably died in the house.
used to live at. And come to find out, it was an older gentleman.
Oh,
Mean, nasty older gentleman.
my. Oh.
And he was the one telling my brother to do things that he should not be doing.
Probably, yeah.
I'm pretty sure the day that I got hit
They
in the
tend to do
face
that.
with a saucepan we're playing. They're old.
Oh, my God.
Wait, backyard wrestling?
Listen.
backyard wrestling.
Oh, they were old pots and pans. We would play outside with them.
Right.
Mud, this, that, and the other. But no, he straight up came up to me and fucking smacked me in the face with it one day. Crazy shit has happened, and he was like, "Yeah, Chris told me to do it," and I'm just like,
But then again, a lot of
What
times
the
they do
fuck?
say kids when they don't want to own up to
They're-
things they
yes.
make. But
But
that, the
with-
scratch, that
Yeah.
sounds a little suspicious. That sounds like there was a ghost or
"Oh yeah."
a spirit in there that was probably, and they tend to do that because it's fun. They can't do it, so they tell the kids hey,
Yeah.
come on, if you do it, I'll give you this, or I'll help you with this, stuff like that. Or they probably threaten them oh, we're gonna kill your whole family.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Right.
8-year-old kid.
Kill everybody.
Listen, if
Do you
do
want to be the
this,
reason your whole family dies? And the
whole
kid's like,
But it's
You,
it's
tonight.
scary
Tonight.
stuff.
Scary.
Just
Yeah.
you know.
that's scary. I have so many paranormal stories. God.
And then when we lived in the other house, the toilet would it would sound like somebody would constantly be flushing the toilet in the bathroom.
Are you sure it wasn't just toilet, bro?
Well, I
Well,
mean,
it ran, but no, like it
No,
was
like
like
somebody
somebody was
flushing it.
actually flushing it.
it was yelling for help because it's been shitting for so many times.
I'm done with all this
Please,
shit.
I'm done with
This
this.
job is shit.
Oh, that's.
What a shitty situation this is.
Yeah.
What a shitty job.
I mean, I had dolls when I grew up, and there was something about them I just didn't freaking like.
Dude,
and
dolls are creepy.
I always told my
I
mom
had
they would move.
marionettes.
Listen, they would move, and my mom
Oh,
didn't believe me, and I still to this
you
day
ever-
don't know if
Girl.
it. I can't even mentally remember if it was actually like a thing that I just like thought was happening as a kid, or if it really was, because I think it really was.
I'm
And
not
those
crazy.
are the times you can't remember, and you're like, did that really happen, or was I just
Right.
being a kid?
Right,
So
right.
I'm not crazy. I know I'm not crazy because I had a friend witness it.
Oh man.
We were sitting in my room, and
Oh, wait, what are they called?
marionettes?
Are they the
They're
dolls?
the puppets that you. They're
Oh God.
the marionettes.
Like the president.
Wait, the ones on the string, like those
Yeah.
creepy
Ones
ones
on the
with
string.
like wooden ones.
Yes, the
Oh,
marionettes.
fuck
They are the NSYNC ones. They were in boxes.
NSYNC the band?
And then I had the bobbleheads.
I'll tell you
and
about a doll that
everything.
creeps me out.
And literally, they're sitting up on the top shelf, so nobody can reach them. They're just chilling there. And literally, we started hearing something moving. Like
Oh,
we
fuck
weren't,
that.
and we're like, "What the fuck?" And we both look up on the
Dancing.
shelf, and the bear is literally it was facing us, and we noticed that it was like kind of turned, and then it kept turning all the way around. So the bear was completely facing the opposite
What?
wall. Yes, yes.
Like,
I don't talk to this said friend anymore, but yeah,
That's fucking crazy, though.
she witnessed some fuck shit in that house, and yeah,
It's just when you like see it yourself, you're just like,
it's
You know,
scary.
mine was like my dolls. Like my mom always bought me dolls that like kind of look like me. They were like these like African dolls, and they were supposed to like meant to like look like African American girls. You know, they had like the curly hair and stuff like that. And it did look just like me, which freaked me out even more.
Could you imagine if you get a custom made doll or something and it looks just like
And
you?
then it starts doing freaky things.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, does it take a life on its
Yeah.
own?
It's
like a
Like,
well,
Like it wants to be you, and it's
wanna-
just
I wanna-
like
I
I want
wanna-
to take your soul.
I want to drag it back.
It's like
to,
Chucky, and I watched Chucky. That's what freaked me out
I was
about
gonna bring that up, but I was
dolls.
gonna bring up another one.
oh,
You ever watching the movie Puppet Master?
Oh my god, I couldn't watch that movie. I would
I never
not.
watched
I
it.
would
You
not.
never watched it? There's actually a couple of them out.
I don't like marionette dolls. They freak me out, and I can't.
I can't.
just-
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen that movie.
I remember that was a very. I
Dude, you
heard
gotta
it was
watch it.
the
It's a classic horror
creepiest
movie.
movie of
Classic
all.
horror movie.
Is it?
It
This
really
guy
scared
who had
people.
these puppets he controlled, and he ordered them to kill people. They all had like different things to do, like a drill head.
I didn't
Yeah.
see it, but I heard
He had a
about it.
drill in his head, and he would like fucking
what the
go into the side of your
couldn't.
temple.
It
and, like-
traumatized me forever.
How did I not see this movie?
So I don't know how you have never seen this fucking
Wasn't
movie.
it
But
like
this
an
is a
old
movie
lady,
that,
though?
No, this is an old movie.
Oh, the
Oh,
old
this is
movie.
completely
oh, that's
stop
talking about the
motion.
newer one.
No.
Because there's a newer
I
one
don't-
called The Puppet Master with an old lady in it, and I heard that was like the scariest freaking movie of all time. And it looked like her. Actually.
I don't know.
It
I
looked
haven't,
just
I haven't
like
heard
her.
about that. I don't know if they. I gotta look that one
They
up.
probably did a newer one, but yeah.
But I think Puppet Master kind of fucked me up
yeah.
at a young age because you're just like it's so creative, but it's like terrifying at two at the same time. Oh, was that? Oh.
It was my phone.
I was gonna say Joyce is getting a little antsy over here. She wants to scare us all.
I've never seen a ventriloquist doll
Yeah.
in person,
Oh, God,
but
me
I think
neither.
that would be like the creepiest thing
Those are the ones I'm talking
to
about. that I
hold
don't
in
like.
your house.
I
Like
thought that's the
uh,
one you
The
were
dummy.
talking about.
like what Jeff
Gotcha.
Dunham
For
has,
you.
Yes,
something like that.
kinda.
Your lips
I'm
aren't
talking
moving,
like,
but you're
And they got
talking.
their-
talking like those
Yeah.
like authentic ones.
Yeah,
Yes.
really
Yes.
in detail.
Jeff Dunham is funny. He's a
Right.
nice character, but I'm talking like those ones
Like the
that,
wooden
just
The real
old
ones.
school, like old school
Yeah, the
ones.
Right.
Like, do you have that in your house?
No.
Have you ever seen the movie?
Isn't it Dead Silence?
Yes.
Yes, I've seen
Yes.
that one.
That movie completely
Is that the
canceled
movie I'm talking
ventriloquist
about?
dolls out of my life. I was
And
like, you know what?
and
That's
was
fucked
it an
up.
old lady?
Not the marionette.
Was it an old lady?
I think so.
There's a movie that had those dolls in it. I refused to watch because I couldn't handle it.
Really?
I couldn't handle it. I would probably run
He cut
out
the
like
old
a
lady's
baby.
tongue out of her mouth.
Yes, the Dead Silence movie.
Yes,
That was good.
that's got to be the movie I refuse to watch it.
Sorry if you've never watched it and we just ruined that.
Spoiler
Right.
alert!
It's really-
Oh,
no,
wait, too late.
I'm saying so that has a really good storyline. Ah, damn it! I can't say any more than that.
That movie's been out for like what, 13 years, more than that?
I don't know. it's been out
Long
for a
time.
while. There's some
Or a
good ones that
decade.
just that's a good one.
Yeah,
But I like watching horror movies.
I do too.
Fucking love it.
I do too.
I love submerging myself into a threat
Sometimes it's too much.
that
though.
actually, like when it comes to like paranormal, demon, or like extraterrestrial. Like I get so immersed into it because I want it.
But I also like. I
Yes.
don't know if it's weird to say
What if I
or
went
it's bad
on
to say, but I like the
vacation
true
and
story
found a
ones
cave
too
or
when they
some
actually
shit?
show like a true like an actual real thing that happened, and I'm like, whoa! You watch the movie and you're like, that really happened. You're like, that's creepy to think about.
Yeah.
Those are the movies I like to watch
See, that's why I like going on
because like that was
investigations.
real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to go on.
We
one.
should. Okay,
I'm
let's-
really
All right,
scared
can
though.
Can we
No,
fucking
but I
actually
wanna go
plan
on
something right
Let's
this year?
let's do it.
Please and thank you.
Let's do it. No, I'm serious. Let's do it.
I'm
Wait.
terrified, but I
No,
want to.
But so like, we've been to Rolling Hills.
I just don't want
It's
shit
fun,
to talk to me.
But
or,
where
like,
else
try
could we
to-
go?
I want to go to the Dandy House. It's
Dandy
the
House.
Hinsdale House, otherwise known as the Hinsdale House. It's here in New York. I think it's about 2 hours away or so. And so this house here is like a lot of different things happening. And then the woods outside because it's the middle of nowhere. It's
God.
literally in the middle of nowhere.
I call the woods.
I'm
I'll
good.
patrol the woods by myself.
I'm good.
And
I'll do
you
an
can
alone
spend
session in the
you
woods.
can spend a night. You can actually spend.
I'm
a whole
not doing
night.
anything alone.
How many people?
So okay,
I don't know. I think
Can you have?
I don't.
Yeah, no, I'm
I don't know if
good
there's a
on
limit.
I don't want to be alone.
I mean, if you're gonna spend the
I
night
feel like
there,
things
you
would
gotta
talk
have
to me.
accommodations.
Yeah,
No one's gonna want to spend the night there.
I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind either.
I don't.
Get a
What are you
bedroll.
gonna do?
No.
You wouldn't spend the night there.
I don't know. See, I don't like to mess with stuff like that because I feel like then that's
Have
how
they-
you
have they
invite
made a
it to come
movie of,
home
like-
with you. They're just like, oh, you're here. Good. Now we can go home with you.
But
Oh,
you
wow.
can't invite them in. You're not supposed to invite them in.
Yeah.
Well, no, you're not supposed to.
I made
invite
that
them
mistake
in.
the last time.
But-
I invited a little girl in. She attached to me.
I think that's.
She was
maybe-
gonna go home with me.
Wait a minute. Wait, you talking about the last time we went?
Yeah, don't.
The
do
first time you
that.
went? No, you didn't. What? You didn't say you invited her in. What are
I
you
didn't
talking
meet.
about?
No,
It's
my beam was
wording.
open, and I invited her in, and I.
Yes.
We've gotten to
Didn't
some.
know.
We've gotten into some.
And that's
paranoia.
what's
We've
bad
told
is
some of our
because you have
stories
to
and stuff.
mentally
She
not
was
be
making me
their turn.
emotional. She was
Yeah.
draining me.
Yeah, and that's what it is, and that's what I feel like would happen to me.
She
and
knew
don't
I was
wanna be that.
vulnerable, but she didn't mean to scare me. It was okay.
And if you tell them like, okay, like I'm okay, I want to feel what you're feeling, and that's when you're inviting them in.
but she also didn't belong where she was.
right.
She went home with somebody else.
Oh.
It was weird when we went there because
Yeah. I'd be like, you can come home. Never mind. I don't know what they're gonna do.
where was this? This
It
was
a community center. that
yeah,
we
it's a
went
community
to.
center, but it's an old school. I guess there was a girl that well, there's a guy that hung himself in the basement in like his own
in his work.
his workshop. And then there was a little girl that went to that school and was kidnapped and killed by what was, I believe, a carny.
Yes.
That's what they came to the conclusion back in like the 1940s, 1950s or something
Okay,
like
it's got some age to it.
Jesus.
that. Yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot of things that I guess go hand in hand with that place. But, yeah, I don't know. It's something about that place. It was very interesting. And, like, I would like to go back there again eventually.
Yeah.
But I really right now I'm kind of dead set on the Hinsdale house or something. I've been looking this place up for a while, and I've been just wanting to do that.
All right, look into it and give me some deets
Yeah,
on it, and so we can get a plan together.
yeah, because I don't know. I really want to do something different. I want to do something new, and I want to do something more privatized.
Don't get me back. Rolling Hills is cool, and I would definitely do. I wish I could do like an alone session of just the group that we want to do.
We
But,
can.
but I don't want to go back to the same place
No.
so soon.
Not too soon.
No, I'm not saying it's been soon. It's been time.
It's been a couple of
while,
years,
But I'm just saying I don't want to just
Do the same place over
it's
and over.
to me, it's a reboot,
yeah.
but in a better way. But I want to get to that later.
No, I
I
understand
wanna do something
completely.
Different,
Yeah,
scarier.
that's what I mean. Like, and
For
you-
me though, I would have to like, if
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out and do stuff like that, I would have to have like protective type of things or like crystals or something that's gonna protect you so that those things can't come home with you and they can't disturb your well-being.
Yeah.
Because I don't. I don't like to mess with.
Let's go to the comments here real quick. My mom says she flew today, so we'll give it to her. Yeah, we'll give it to her. There's that.
Yeah, how's comments going?
DJ Primal says hello. Hello,
What's
DJ
up,
Primal.
mofo?
Hello. Hello.
So yeah, we're talking about paranormal stuff. I don't know how we got into this,
I know.
but I like it. I like
yeah,
it.
Yeah, I love paranormal talk.
I love talking about this stuff.
I believe
you do.
I do.
I mean, I have to
But-
because I've seen, experienced things.
100%.
I have my own twisted thought on it.
Right. Well, I think it's healthy
it's
to
not
do.
always just past spirits.
No,
I
no,
think
no, no.
there's
No.
a dynamic
Oh yeah. Of
entity and energy behind it.
You're talking about like
It's
something
just
dark.
like-
Yeah, there's both. You
Malevolent-
never know what
so,
you're dealing with.
You know how I talked about that portal that me and her went through in the woods?
Yeah,
So,
so-
I remember reading in my book.
regret that.
We should go back there. I want to go there and film
Maybe
this.
we
Yes.
should.
So I was talking to her about how I used to have. I have one book in my life that I own that I've partly read. But I was talking about how there's certain portals around the earth,
Yeah.
and they're supposed to be guarded.
Guarded
And
by
they
what?
have different guards for these
Right.
different portals.
Really?
Some are nice and fairiness, and some are demonic. Some are just a different portal, and just not actually heavily guarded. Some are supposed to be like cursed and all that, or
Yep.
some
There's some in Georgia.
there's rare ones that are supposed to be blessed. And,
Really?
Yeah.
My
So
brother
there's
was
these
up
weird portals that are supposed to be around
Huh.
the world, and I can't imagine what we've destroyed during the manufacturing of mankind just being alive.
Tearing down trees and all that.
Exactly, and
Right.
I think the portal that we found was
Yeah.
more of trickery. Like she just kept walking, and it caught my eye, and I just dead stopped, and I was like,
Yeah.
because it's this circular vine.
Yeah.
That was just
It's
hanging
just-
there,
it just
and you can
was-
perfectly walk through it. It just seemed like
It
the
just was not
graphics behind it
normal.
just seemed like the graphics in it was just different.
All right. And as soon as we walked through there, it just.
Yeah, but I've talked about that before.
Everything
and,
changed. It was
I think
so
we should
weird.
take a trip to it. It's really not hard to get to. It's
No.
right there. It's so.
It's hard to miss it too sometimes. If
And
you're
I
not
think you should go
looking at a
during
certain
that
angle.
late fall time, which we went to. And it's
That's
just
perfect
Right.
timing.
the perfect time. I don't know what that would look like during
Summer?
early spring or summer, like morely grown.
All right. I wonder
That's
what
if
it looked
even
like in
if that's even if I can
summertime.
find it. I like.
I wonder if there would be like plants on that.
You guys you remember where it is, right? I mean, we could go back there now, right?
Do you
I do.
remember what park it was?
It's the exact trail that was straight across the road
From
that
that, right.
field that we went to. That we found out there was a lot of ticks over there.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Cody's dog.
Yeah. Yeah,
he
that
saw
park is
one or
bad.
two on there, and then then we all just.
I wouldn't
dipped
bring my
out.
dog there.
But it was the exact same. It's the same trail, but on the other side, which is more forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's more open trail. And
But well, that was because I was still trying to find this other park that I went to before that has
that
a
is
cave.
Yeah,
You guys got a
Listen,
cave?
There
Yeah,
is
she's
a
trying to find-
freaking
there's a
okay.
cave
So
around
Mia
Webster.
and my ex, when we were together, we went
Somewhere.
to this one park by accident. We were riding bikes, and it was him and his sister and me, and we were riding bikes across the street. But then across the street of this park, there was another like trail where it was more extreme biking, like really extreme. Like you got to know what you're doing because there was like hills and stuff. But right when you like go in there, there was a cave, and I've been trying to find that cave because I feel like that would be a good place to like maybe like make a video or
Summon
something and
demons,
see
probably.
what's
Yeah.
going on there because
Spend
it
the night
looked
summoning.
it looked pretty freaking like people. I'm pretty sure people probably do demonic things in there.
You know, I wouldn't.
Like I
doubt
feel
it.
like it. I wouldn't doubt it at all because it looked like it, and I wanted to go in there, but I was a little scared, so I was like, it looked like there was writing and stuff already like spray painted inside the cave. So
Yep, you're tested positive for demonic.
for demonic possession.
For demonic dimension.
Got to quarantine for
Well,
eternity.
We'll issue
until
you
the demon leaves your body.
Yep.
We'll issue,
Which is never.
Right.
We'll, prescribe you one exorcism.
Yes.
The priest will be at your house in a couple of days. Good luck. Bye.
Yeah. Good luck, and
And if he doesn't get it out in 5 days, you're screwed.
yeah, you're possessed forever.
Yep.
No, nobody.
It's got you.
Gotcha. It's gotcha.
He's gonna hate it anyways, because then he's got to get a job. He's gonna have bills. I don't care. He's over my body.
The demon.
What is he gonna do? Take over my financial estate?
He's gonna have to at this point because he can't live
Does
for
he
free.
know my PIN code to my bank?
No.
Like he should have asked this information before he took over my body.
It's
didn't
like
do a
good,
good
now
enough
you
job.
got to be an adult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
fine. I'm good. I'm just
He
gonna
goes,
chill.
no, I'm just gonna go out and kill it. Okay, well, how are you gonna feed? Huh? He
Yep.
goes, I
How are
hate
you gonna
that.
pay your bills?
Yeah. Huh?
Yeah.
Don't you want to live nice?
Yeah, don't you
live
want to have a
underneath
nice
the roof?
Yeah. He goes, no, I can live in a cave and just kill people. I was like, no. Don't you want to?
The human body can't
in
sustain
his
that.
head, because I am in his head.
You
He
possess the
suppressed
demon.
Me. I'm still in the body he possessed. So
You
I'm
don't
gonna
want me
chat
to
in his
die.
ear.
You gotta feed
I'm gonna
me,
chat
right?
in his ear every goddamn day while he keeps me locked away in his head.
He's gonna.
I'd be
You know
like-
what? Fuck this body.
I'd be like, come on.
God.
I'd be like, come on, man. You can do way better than this.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, go leave my body. Look
Fuck
at that guy
Ca-
over there.
Fuck that
He's
Casio
good.
watch. Fuck that Casio watch. Don't you want a Rolex?
Go steal
Come
it.
on, man. Steal it.
Come on, man.
All right. Now go in this job interview and become a CEO of this company.
You possess
And
the
then we'll
demon.
break it down from the inside. I become more of a demon than the actual demon.
You can
Yeah.
eat some of the people as long as I'm the
start persuading him
CEO.
to do even more dangerous stuff.
Demon goes, holy fuck, who did I just
Whoa,
possess?
whoa, what the fuck? Who
What did
the
I
hell
get myself into?
possess?
The demon's
This
like,
guy's-
I'm
this
possessed
guy's
by this
fucked up.
human.
Humans are worse than demons. Fucking
He
more
goes
evil.
back to hell. Like, you know
Yep.
what? I don't want to go back there. What the fuck is going on?
Satan, I'm not
man?
doing this again. I'm done. I quit.
I retire.
I'm retired. I don't know who you assigned me on this project, but no, he's hands off. Don't touch him.
Don't touch him. I think he's gonna take your spot in the future.
I don't know. Boss, I'm sorry, Satan. Watch out for this guy.
He was speaking in tongues and
Make
things
sure
I
he-
couldn't understand.
Dude, I don't know. Erase his history. Make sure he gets into heaven.
Yeah.
He can't come down here.
Yeah, let Jesus deal
He's
with
a
him.
huge threat in the operation. Who the fuck is this?
I think he's a
Jesus
spy of
Christ.
God.
What happened up there? You don't want to know.
You look like you went through Vietnam.
He
It
just-
was my Vietnam.
Could be like MCP pants for the peeps on
Yes, he keeps getting.
Right, he gets
Reincarnated.
new bodies.
Yep. Get
Weren't
the
you a
diaper.
spider? Yeah. Now I'm a cow.
No cow, bitch.
Fucking
And
love
then
that
he
show.
was a worm. And
Yep.
then he's an old man.
Yep. Then he was the old man. Yep. Could you imagine if life was like Aqua Teen Hunger Force? Like, what kind of life would that be? Because that's pretty fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Like living food products and stuff.
Right.
That's
It's
that.
just normal.
That alone is just fucked up. But then like all the stuff that happens to him, like a sandwich that'll get you killed if you eat it all. You gotta eat everything about it. You gotta the whole
Making
brood roast.
dogs in a
So
bowl.
when
Yep.
you see like all these different TV shows and all that like come out, and it's like, you know, to us it's fan fiction, but there's got to be an alternate reality or dimension out there that's dealing with that.
that's
thing,
it.
That drama.
Mhm.
Yep.
And like I like to think like that, like someone's life is 10 times more creative than ours right now.
Right. Having more cool stuff happen.
Come on, Dragon Ball Z's out there, and I'm over here fucking busting ass and paying taxes.
Wishing I could fly.
just
At
be
least
on
Why
his
fly.
can't I
Adventure
just
time.
Kamehameha fucking the highway and just just fly to work and not even work? And,
Go to Russia and
I
start
can't
fucking-
fly. I can't do nothing.
Give them the Kamehameha. Putin's like, oh, looking up in the sky, like, what the fuck is that? A flying human? And then he's like, oh, man, I can't understand you. I'm speaking Russian.
Your ass.
Yeah. Right up the ass. Not even directly on the face or anything. Just,
Right up there.
yeah. But that's
Okay.
what, yeah. Could you imagine at least flying? At least give us that power.
I know,
So have
right?
you ever seen the movie Chronicles?
Oh, fuck yeah.
I fucking love that.
The telekinesis one. Whoa.
Kinda.
What was that? Did you hear that?
What?
You didn't hear that.
No.
Mm-mm.
You didn't hear that. I heard it out of my like right ear.
What did you hear?
It sound. I don't even want to say it.
I want to
Not
know
gonna
because I
say
feel
it.
like I heard something.
You
but,
did. I heard like a
Like,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
No, I didn't hear
What?
shit.
Okay. I thought I heard that too. It was like, yeah.
Yeah, dude. It was like a moan. It was a
I
moan.
heard that. I heard that.
Okay,
too.
all right. So
I thought
I heard it out of my right ear.
Yeah.
We don't remember
yeah.
you gave Joyce a
No, I
headset?
heard it in my left.
Okay, so then it's happening over here.
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Like right over. It was like, yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure if I
lying.
heard this,
I swear. to
but then
God.
I'm like, okay, that's why I asked. I was like, oh, did
But it
anybody
was
hear?
like really quick because we were all talking and like I heard something.
That's why I didn't want to say what I heard because I wanted to
Okay.
see if anybody
Yeah.
else would do
No,
it.
I forgot my
that's
whole,
why
train,
I
I forgot my
said
whole
it.
train of thought.
Oh my
Was
god.
that the one
What-
talking?
Is there something
Yes.
paranormal?
You're
going
talking
on
about
here?
Chronicles.
Oh yeah, the movie Chronicles. Oh, that was a good movie.
That is a good movie.
But yeah, they go down. I think they just stumble across this like hole
Oh,
that
we
had
gotta
like
do
this
some
crystal in
cleansing.
it, and all of a sudden they got like all these powers that they like had to train their brain and like flex it and shit.
So in the beginning of the movie, they go into this cave, right? It's a cave. maybe we should go to that cave and we can
If-
get
yeah,
some,
if-
we can get some
I've
hours.
been trying to find where it is. I can't find it.
That's what
It's in
what the cave
Webster
is.
though.
That's what
It's
the cave
in
is.
Webster. If
Webster,
you look
New
up
York.
all the Webster parks and try to find where this cave is, it's somewhere in Webster.
But then we get telekinesis and we can do all that shit that they do in Chronicles.
Yeah, we'll do the same exact thing in
Yep.
Chronicles. We will not learn our lesson at all,
No.
even from watching the movie.
Remember that tunnel we went through at that park? That other tunnel? That one seemed pretty creepy. Remember, it was a straight drain where you
What?
could
Oh,
walk
that
right through
drain,
it.
and I kept saying Pennywise is going to show
Oh
up.
my god, he kept
Can we-
saying it. I kept freaking out.
All right, I
was
want to
like,
go on
stop.
I want to go on a night tack walk in these places. I want to do it.
If you bring either some waders or some good waterproof monk boots.
Yeah, you gotta-
It's just,
well,
it's
you can
literally,
walk
it's just
along
this
the edge,
tunnel.
though.
Once you get down there,
think.
it's only like 1 or 2 inches of water coming through this
Yeah.
like, little drain.
Really?
Yeah,
It's actually
I don't know
nice.
if you want to do that at night.
I don't know, we just randomly.
Who
I don't know.
knows?
I looked at the Google
Freaking
Maps. And I was like,
alligators.
let's take a walk. And I was looking at little trails around the area. And I was like, oh, here's a little place. And
Yeah,
Did you guys do
Yeah.
it? You,
creepy.
that's
Well, you
where,
did it
that's where we
daytime.
found the turtle on
Yeah.
the wall, the tree.
Oh.
Turtle chilling on
Yeah,
on
that
it was at the
turtle.
like the base of the tree
That
trunks.
turtle was just living its life.
Really?
We came back and he was in another position.
Yep, every time. Like every
He moved so
came
far,
across him
though.
like 3 times. He was like in
Breakdancing.
a,
He was like on the
Completely
ground,
different
and then he was
area,
on the
fast.
tree. The next time we came back, we were like, "Whoa, what are you
breakdancing.
doing?"
and then he was
Wow.
gone.
Yeah, then he was gone the next time. We were like, "Where did he go?" And he was just gone.
So we went to that one place a few years back now, where the abandoned cars and stuff in the woods. Remember we went there at night. It was like 1
I
o'clock
feel
in the
like
morning.
I-
4 Mile Creek Preserve.
Fucking love it over there.
Fucking love that place.
Wait,
I like it when they added on Trail Yellow.
Yeah.
Besides just red and
I think
blue,
I know that place.
and then the yellow trail got expanded.
Isn't that where the ticks were?
No, this
that
is
place?
my favorite trail.
Okay.
I've walked this trail. I've walked there
Yeah.
from my living. I've walked there, done every part of the trail, and then walked back. And that was till about 8:30 in the morning. And then I didn't get home until like 4
In the afternoon.
I was walking all day.
That's a long
It was
walk.
just
I don't
like,
think
but
that's
you
healthy.
like no, and, like you take the trail, you bring snacks and water and
Bring your Pip Boy.
other enjoyable elements of Earth. and
Yes.
and you just walk the trail slow and you just take in the scenery. Of course, it's gonna take a long time because
Well, yeah.
you spent the whole day
fast
just
travel.
walking. It's just like
And your legs feel like jello.
my hips were shot.
I can imagine.
My hip joints.
Your body's like,
what are you doing? Like literally.
It's like we've been working a whole marathon.
Can we go home and
it's just
drink
like it's
already?
done.
Come on.
Stop walking.
This isn't Fallout, man. This is
But I
not
love it.
cool.
I fucking love it. I love being outside. I love taking in scenery.
I do too. I
I
like to
do
enjoy the
too.
moment.
And
I do. I love nature. I just love just to go on the woods and just like sit there and listen.
it's
to
small
everything.
trails. I've seen when I watched the bird trail have homes put up near it, and I was just like, dude, you killed it.
I hate that.
But I do remember walking that
Right.
trail before it got all fucked up and the scenery just got taken away.
I hate when they ruin that shit. Like,
Yeah.
why are we doing this?
But there is, I want to catch it. There's a fish that's it's in that little pond area where the bird sanctuary is. There's this huge fucking fish.
Is it a goldfish?
No, I don't know what the fuck this is. I'm talking
Probably
huge.
carp.
I'm
I was
talking
thinking
like,
carp because they're
Probably
big.
Carp. Carp are like.
I
the
don't know what it
large-
is.
No.
I seen it once.
that's
I seen it
related to a
once.
goldfish,
Seen this
but-
thing once, and I just saw it like get close to the surface and then just swim down.
Which is
I'm
just
talking
a big
like
black mass.
It's Nessie.
Yeah.
I'm talking
It
like
is a
something like
carp.
that just shoots. Like,
They
it's
put
just
it-
like
somebody
almost-
put carp in
This
there.
got to be 4
Right.
feet long.
It's a Loch Ness monster.
He probably
gotta be
ate everything
almost
else in the
half
pond.
a foot wide.
Have you ever heard about the Seneca Lake monster?
Well, Seneca Lake
I
is
have-
the deepest
What?
lake, right? It's-
That is no,
Yeah.
that is true.
Yeah.
As for the monster,
I don't know about the monster part.
as for like stories and like stuff I've seen, I don't. It's hard to. What are you gonna do? How do you prove it?
I don't know.
Really,
You see it.
That's like the Loch
you can
Ness.
only see so much pictures and like.
I don't care what
stories
anybody
and
else
stuff,
believes.
like,
As long as I see it.
but
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna. What are we gonna do?
Right.
We can rent a boat.
That's what it is. It's just people see it and they're like, I saw it, and like nobody's gonna believe you.
We can rent a boat. We can rent a boat and go at it
I'm
like
like,
the
I don't
movie
care.
Anaconda.
Yeah.
We'll do the same exact thing.
I will
my
never
God.
watch that movie.
Except
Oh
this
my
time-
God, me too.
I don't like snakes.
No, she hates him.
I love snakes.
That
Can't-
fucking movie back in the day.
Can't
No, there was a
stand 'em.
movie that
I can't.
fucking gave me the fear of being crushed alive.
What?
Anaconda?
Anaconda.
Right,
Oh.
snake, yeah.
Because the guy was just like getting wrapped around
Yep.
in this
Yep.
gigantic
Yep. I
snake,
remember
and it
that
just
part.
shows his bones just going. And
I
I'm
used
just
to
like,
have-
then ever since I've
I
had
wouldn't. I'm scared
dreams
of
like
owning
that.
a big
no.
snake because
No.
of that. A small snake,
No.
yes, but big snake. I used to have 2 snakes, but big snake.
Snakes.
I
This one's
can't.
over here getting spiders.
What?
I want to get a spider.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Stop it.
But
It's so
a particular kind that I kind of freaked out and killed by accident. 'Cause I was just so.
Listen, no, I have to tell the story because he
Ah.
murdered my baby that I grew. Okay, listen.
You grew a
Listen,
spider?
listen.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yes.
jumping spiders. I'm just gonna tell you a little thing. Jumping spiders are the most intelligent spiders.
Yeah, that's not good.
They can actually recognize people's faces,
Really?
and they can remember you.
And then they kill you in the night.
And they're just known to be
They're-
very good at tactics and doing certain
I
things
thought
because they
this thing-
think in a different way than other spiders do. But I had a baby one, and my
not a
thing
baby
is,
one.
I had
And then she-
plants, I have succulents, and they always get these stupid little freaking flying bugs in it, and it's so annoying. And you can't really get rid of them. They just come. It's just a seasonal thing that happens.
Fruit flies.
And
Okay, yeah,
my
yeah,
thing is,
it's
I
just like
found
little
the spider
flies.
and I put them on my plant. And you can't make a spider, live there. But if there's food there, they'll live there.
Right.
So
Okay,
he
I'm
lived
sorry.
there.
Hang on. So, okay. So as a little jumping spider, you would be like, you know how that little thing you look through to see the number.
Yeah.
That's how big it is.
Yeah,
It's
he was super
as
tiny.
Shit.
He was like,
Let me tell you what. This motherfucker grew up.
Really?
yeah,
How big?
grew up because I put him there because I know what
It's big
happens.
enough.
I've done this before.
Okay, that.
That's big
But
enough.
it's me in the morning.
I just grow them on my windowsills.
When I
I leave them
fucking-
there and they live there forever. And then I see them in like a week or 2 later and they're freaking huge.
And then
I
Omen
grew
comes
them.
over here and
No,
kills it.
this was months later.
He
I thought it
Killed it.
died. I killed it. I was going to the bathroom, and all of a sudden, this thing drops down in front of my face.
He was saying hi. Literally.
dropped down
Because
in
they're
front of-
that
it was
intelligent
white.
enough to
No.
do that.
It was literally white and black striped, and I
No.
just fucking.
If they
whacked
remember
it
you,
into the
they will
toilet
say hi.
flushed
And I freaked out, and just like knowing that
I
that-
ran into the freaking bathroom and all I see is this poor little baby spider in the toilet in the water and I'm like, no! Help me! And I'm trying to put my hand in there to take him out and he just went down the toilet and I've been so pissed about it for so long because he killed my baby. And I was like, no, he's our friend.
Now he's in the
God, I
sewers.
raised
I didn't
him.
know
He
how to
was this
handle
big
that.
and he was like at least this big by the time he
Well, he might be alive.
I had to deal with the fact that I was hit with the realization that it's right in front of me right
I just
now,
wanted
to
and
do
it's
it.
Ben living with me.
So
for
now I
that
said I'm
long.
gonna get one as a
Yeah.
pet now, just so it can be even more creepier, and he's gonna
tarantula.
be my
Yeah,
pet.
you can create an enclosure for it, but not just having it free roam.
I'm
in
gonna
the
take him
house.
out.
I think it's a cat.
I'm gonna take him out. He might get out. Who knows?
I follow a crochet artist on
play with
Instagram,
'em.
and she owns beetles.
Beetles?
Beetles.
Like the band?
They're a specific.
Yep, she owns the
brand.
band.
They're a specific species of beetle,
They
and
have their
they
own clothes.
live longer than other species of beetles.
Is it a water beetle?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't think so.
they're super cool.
I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Like, keeping a bug as a pet? I don't know.
But these are okay. So
if
the
I could do
spider
that.
that I would be getting is not like I
Well,
guess
you
I
gotta
could
think
find
when
one
you
outside,
have-
but it's like from a company, and this jumping spider is not in this area. It's like from like a foreign, and they're much bigger. They're a little bit bigger, and they only live for a year.
Stink bugs.
They're
We
not
should
gonna
keep
live
a-
forever.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are cool little guys, right?
No, fuck
A
that.
stink bug? Fuck that. We have them in our house anyway.
Every time they just once in a while they just pop
There was
up
one
out
in
of
my
fucking
yarn bag.
nowhere.
Yeah.
It was in the yarn, and I almost freaked out.
Do you ever feel bad about flushing them down?
No.
No.
That's my favorite fucking thing to do. I'll feel that when I go to hell. But
The story about how I had one in my mouth.
Ew,
What?
What?
No.
Oh.
No.
Oh my God.
when you ate that berry.
Stop it.
When
I
she
was
ate
on a
berry,
walk.
She was on a walk.
I was
wasn't.
on a
I wasn't
walk-
with her. I wasn't
no.
not with her.
And I used to.
You can, I've heard the story, but I'm gonna go to.
So
the
we
bathroom.
used to, me and my ex, we used to go around and find forage for berries, wild raspberries, and wild blackberries.
Yeah.
It is a thing you can go out and actually, like people buy them from the store. You can actually buy them. You can get them in the wild anywhere. They just grow naturally. Birds eat them constantly. You just take them, you wash them, whatever. You can do vinegar bath with it so you get the bugs out. So that's what I used to do. We used to always go around and find places where you can get raspberries and stuff and collect them. So we were on a trail, and it was an old railroad track. I don't know if it was still a track or not, but it's in Gates. It was near this restaurant it had a funny name. I think it was called like
Gates.
I think it was called Jackass. I'm pretty sure that's the name of the restaurant.
Jackass, huh?
But it's right over there. And one day I was driving by and I was like, hey, I want to go on an adventure. Let's just go and see where this old railroad track goes because it's not being used anymore.
Yeah.
So we walked along the trail and we did find this really weird, like, I think it was like an electrical place, but it was just like in there and like you wouldn't have never seen it. It was just like hidden. And there was like a fence around like this power place. And I'm just like, what is that? I was like, I want to go in there, but we couldn't get in there. But so I'm walking along the trail and there's raspberries like on either side. So I'm just like collecting them and eating them.
Oh no. And then it happened, huh?
And then I'm just like, I put one in my mouth and
Oh
I'm just
no.
like, and it was just, I know what it tastes like, and now I understand why they're called stink bugs, and that's the point of it, is when an animal puts it in their mouth.
Oh.
It was the most horrid taste I have ever tasted. It was just like
Was it like
throw up and like
Oh, stop.
ass fart just in your mouth.
All at once.
And it was in there. I was just like, and I literally was like, I think I like threw up. I was like spitting. I was like throwing up. It was horrible. It was just sitting on that berry I put in my mouth. And guess what? I never tried that again.
You will never eat.
I will never eat it right from like outside. Like I know it's risky to do that. I mean, chances you eat a bug, but not that bug.
I would think maybe like a chemical taste at worst, but
that's what it kind of tasted. It was like a taste of like chemical and just stinky. I can't even describe what it tastes like.
Like, you know how, like, you know those things that you put on the furniture so you deter animals from going on there and it tastes really bad?
Bitter.
Yes.
Bitter apple spray.
Yes.
I've actually tasted that. And,
It's
no, it was
disgusting.
worse than that.
It was worse than that.
It was worse than that because I've gotten that in my hand. I sprayed something for my dog and it was on my hand and I was like, God damn it! Why are you still licking things? This shit is nasty.
Yeah, it's like sanitizer in
My
your
dog
mouth.
that didn't deter my dog. He still chewed on things.
It's like rubbing
It didn't
alcohol.
deter the cat either.
No.
No.
My dog actually liked it. He was just
Yep.
like, that tastes good.
It's a fucking placebo.
No, but yeah, that was the time I ate a bug. I didn't eat it, but it
Dude.
was horrible.
Oh. No, that's not good. I know they always say, like, you gotta be careful about what you're picking and choosing out of the wilderness.
Right.
But nobody ever thinks, oh, stink bug in my mouth.
Yeah, because it was on a trail where I knew they didn't spray chemicals or anything
Right.
because it was overgrown, and I knew there wasn't less likely of a dog like peeing on something and then you know eating it. So I was just like, this is out in the wild. Oh, never did that again.
No, that's no. I never did that. Never picked anything off and.
But you can. I did look up a couple of things that you can. There's wild raspberries, wild blackberries. There's actually these strawberries.
Yeah.
But they're not like full strawberries. They're called imitating strawberries.
Are they smaller
And
or
they're,
something?
yes, they're super tiny
Really?
and they have like no taste, but they're edible. You can eat them.
Edible arrangements?
I mean, I don't know what they would do for you, but I mean, they can give some
I enjoyed
flavor.
a lot of that the other day.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, she's a talk slut.
We had a
Edible
sour
origin.
cherry tree on our property.
Yeah.
Sour tree?
Sour cherry tree?
Sour cherry.
Yeah, sour cherries.
What about crabapple? Can you eat that?
You can.
yes and
but
no.
Isn't it preferred to cook with it?
They are edible, but it's like they can give
I
you a
think
stomachache.
so.
I think.
follow this forager on Instagram.
Wait,
and
what's her name?
She follows
The
one
black
too.
forager, I think.
Yes.
Oh my god, that's the same
She's
one
out of
she
New York
watches
City.
too.
She always sings songs all the time.
I think so.
That's the
Yeah,
one?
that's the one I just showed you the other
Yeah.
day. I
but
love
yeah,
her.
she's
She always says, "I'm a filthy vegan." That one.
maybe.
I love her. I wish I knew what her name was so I could credit her. But I love. Yes, I watched that show to see what things you can actually forage. But she lives in another area, so it's kind of
It's different.
hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, she goes to different places. Like she was
She's
like in
down
the
in
north.
New York City area.
Really?
So it's New York.
Yeah.
So it's a very
There was
similar,
a time
right?
she said she was on like North Carolina beach and she was collecting seaweed and stuff.
Well, maybe she travels every now and then.
Yeah, see, I didn't know. I thought she lived like somewhere else. I didn't know she lived over here. Wow.
Shit.
Yeah, hang on.
Shit. That's cool. I love her though. She's very funny.
You know, with all this stuff kind of coming to a simmer with all the pandemic and stuff, I really want to travel again, and I really want to go to Nevada. I want to go to Good Springs.
I've never been anywhere, so.
But I just feel like something's around the corner.
Yeah, I know that's the thing.
Yeah.
The impending.
We don't know
doom.
where this invasion is going. We don't know if Corona's gonna supposedly make a comeback.
Well,
We don't know what's gonna happen when
She's out of
prices
Columbus,
for-
Ohio.
Columbus, Ohio.
Yeah.
And her name is Alexis Nicole.
Yes.
All right.
Wait, let me see the picture of her.
And this is her.
Yes.
Yep,
yes.
that's
We
her.
were just watched that video
That's her.
today. Yeah. I love her.
That's
I
funny.
think that's the one where she make a simple syrup.
And I've been trying to get
Yes.
him to like. I was like, we should
She
forage.
snuck
Let's
wisteria
go
on
forage.
the
Fuck it.
plane.
Like literally, I was like, hey, it's a thing you would need if something ever happened in the world. You need to know what you can eat out in the wild.
Yeah, it's like Skyrim. You pull shit off the fucking like the thistleberries and stuff, and then you make
Telling
you make
you.
you know.
And it's very dangerous because you can come across. some
Yes.
stuff
And
that
she
you
even
think
tells
could
you
eat.
like if it's
Like
okay,
potions.
if it's not okay.
Right, imitating
Especially
ones too
mushrooms
that
and
look
stuff.
just like it.
Yep.
I got into mushrooms at one point. I was
I want
really
to get
good
into
at.
mushrooms.
I was really good at telling which one was what and how you
Foraging.
do you do a spore print to
Yeah.
make sure it's the right. Like when I learned, it's like when you're foraging mushrooms, you look up the ones that you can eat. And there's like at least 4 different ways to identify that mushroom. And you need to do all those things before you try to eat it. And even still then, you could still just risk, because if you have the spore print was the most important thing, is if it's not the same color of the one that you're looking for, and it's like, it could look just like it, but all of a sudden instead of like a white one, it's like black, you
don't
could
want it.
die.
Yeah.
Die like that. And there's people that are just like, oh yeah,
Well,
it looks
that's
just like it's
why,
fine. No. I did eat mushrooms that I found
certain
out in the wild. They're called honey mushrooms. They were at the park in Penfield. What is that park called?
Ellison?
Is that Penfield?
It may not be Penfield.
Mm.
There's a really nice creek. They have sand dunes. I used to go there a long time ago, where you can climb up the sand dunes and you can go and hang out over there. But it's in, I think it's Penfield, but it's right off of the highway. It's
Panorama?
right there.
What?
It's probably Panorama. It's
Yes.
like a park right there, right when you get off of it.
Panorama Trail?
Panorama
Yeah.
Trail.
Oh.
Is it the Panorama?
They've got the creek that you can go
Is
and
it?
swimming in down there, and it's got like the big cliff.
So there, I used to
Yes.
go there
Yes.
constantly
used
foraging
to
for
live
honey
around there.
mushrooms that were always right there, and they came
East
they
Rochester
came
area.
along this
Oh,
one
shit.
Yeah.
river, and they were on this tree. And the only way I knew it was because my ex was foreign, and his parents knew what kind of mushrooms, and we brought them to them. We were like, "Can we eat these?" And his mom was going through. She was like, "Not that one." She was like, and they're mixed in to the mushrooms. There were bad ones that you weren't supposed to eat,
Oh my god.
and I would have just ate those.
That's what I mean. That's could you
Yeah,
imagine? You eat the
that's
wrong
scary.
one and then
But we made a mushroom sauce out of it. It was really freaking good for pierogies.
I love
and-
mushroom sauce.
rogies.
But it's really scary because I was terrified. But they were like, "We do this in our, in Ukraine. This is normal." I'm like, "Yeah, but this is America. It's different. We got different mushrooms here."
Yeah, it's
Different regions,
different
different
geographic. Yeah, so you never know what they might have over there is completely different over here. So you never know.
Right.
But yeah, that would be kind of cool though. Like going foraging your own stuff and then like
Inky ones. Those are the ones that I do know what they look like, and they're very creepy.
There's
they
a-
ink, and it's very. You don't want to eat them at that time, but
No.
before they ink, they grow along only pathways, like in parks when you're walking along the park. They only grow on the path.
We went camping.
You
last
find
year.
anywhere
we
else?
Found
Don't
a
do
lot of
that.
mushrooms.
we gotta go camping
Those
this year.
puffy ones,
Yes.
those are edible. Not
The
at
ones
the time.
that shoot out that
Not
spore
at the
shit?
time. So mushrooms are edible at certain times. Once it was too mature, when
Isn't
it
it
started,
the earliest, the better? Kind
Yes,
of the better.
when they're
the
younger.
older and the more
Yeah.
darker they get, the
more
more
poisonous
deadly
they
they
can
are.
be. But these ones were, we were hitting them, and they were like
The
poofy.
puff one, yeah.
Those are edibles, but not at the.
You got to be
not at the
careful
time.
because yes,
they just were like, poof, poof, and they're just.
and once they do that,
Everywhere.
they're not good.
And then there's some of them that are poisonous that make you
Yeah.
hallucinate,
Yes.
but not those ones.
There's a
But there
guy.
are some out there.
There's a guy I work with. He knows all about the mushrooms.
Yeah.
He said there was a.
Mushrooms. Special mushrooms, yeah.
You can get in a group on Facebook about it, and there's people that will take you through the woods and forage and show you.
And then you won't come back out though.
No,
They'll come back.
probably not.
They'll come back with all the mushrooms, and you'll be dead.
Right.
You'll
They'll be
be-
like, yeah, eat that one. Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
Oh, goodness.
they laugh at it.
These ones.
Yeah. You got
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah,
If you hit
you
it
have
with
to
a
cut
stick-
them
If
open
you hit
to
it
make
with a
sure
stick,
that they're
they can,
good.
like, shoot
Right.
out, like,
And
a
they're white. They
scorch.
got to
Really?
be white on the inside, but if
That's
they're
what
not,
that's what those ones are designed
So we
for.
should go
is when like
back.
some falls,
Yeah.
it hits them so they can.
So
they
what
do-
we
they
can-
look toxic as fuck.
yeah.
Really?
They
I
just
thought
look
I was like,
poisonous.
don't go in front of that
I have a
mist because
video.
that could be like
I
poisonous.
got a video somewhere of me just like
But they
hitting it with a
weren't.
stick and it's just like
Yeah,
it
we're
all
hitting it.
shoots out and stuff.
Yeah, but they're not poisonous though. I thought they
Um,
were, but they're not.
If you watch the movie Snow White and the Huntsman,
Yeah.
they imitate those same
Yeah.
mushrooms and they
Yep.
say they're hallucinogenic,
They-
but they're not.
They're not.
They're not. There is.
But,
I
mean,
think
it
there
looks
is one
cool.
out there
It's
that
inspired
does that,
by that
though.
same mushroom. They just put a twist on it.
No, I
Right.
think there is a mushroom out there that does do that. That is poisonous, but it's just it's not around here. But when you hit
makes you
it,
trip
it
balls.
like, and
Roll
then when
face,
you
huh?
inhale that, you're gonna be pretty messed up.
You just go.
Yeah, it makes you hallucinate and like really like
Yep.
people have fallen in the woods and just been found laying there on the ground, just like.
Foam at the mouth. It's good for
I
them.
see the people. They're everywhere, and you're like, okay, what did she take?
Right.
There was that one time we went to the so there used to be a trail we used to go to a lot, and I still to this day want to know what the hell was back there. It was like 2 a.m. We went down there, and then like remember that we went down there and it was
What trail?
the one where we go by it was like around Runaway Bay. We can go down there and like we could see the Runaway Bay Bridge and all that.
Yeah.
Remember when we went
One
down
that
there?
led down and then like got close to the water.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, that one. That was a fun trail.
yeah. I haven't been down there in years.
Okay, so what experience are you talking about?
Talking about the one we went down there in the middle of the night. It was like 2 a.m. or so.
That was a bunch of times.
Yeah, I know,
When
but the
we had
one
all of
time
our gear on us and guns and
Yeah.
everything. We always walk at like 2 a.m. and
air
come across-
guns, air guns. Yeah. So we went down there and we heard like something like so you know how a fish would come out of the water and jump out and you would
Oh
hear
my god, that's right.
you would hear the
Okay.
splash and then another
Dude,
splash.
there was no way that was a fish.
no, this was not a fish.
That did not sound like a fucking fish.
This sounded like someone was
That
down
sounded
there
like someone was down there
throwing
wrestling.
rocks.
There
doing
was just, like,
something.
intense water noises.
Yes.
And we heard it way too much, and of course we already compromised ourselves because we're at the top of the hill, and we have our light shooting down. So as we got closer, we just didn't hear it anymore. But we were just like, I mean, we went dark for a while.
We did.
We tried to navigate,
But we
It's
couldn't.
just it's
It's
too
hard.
dark because the woods are so thick down there.
It is.
You can't really get the lighting you want. Like if it was more open and the moon was out,
Yeah.
oh yeah, we would see our way.
The wintertime it's so much easier because the moon's illuminating off the snow. You can see. You don't need lights.
I've done some winter walks before. It's pretty good because
I
you
wanna
can
go back.
see
I want to go back.
clearly. Oh, well, kind of clearly. But I hate the fucking cold.
I don't like it either.
I like
sucks.
spring, summer, and fall walking.
But every time we went back there at night, I would always have this vision. Like, you know that video? He's going to hate this. You know that video where like these, I don't know, I think there were.
Are they on a trail and all of a sudden it pans over to something real quick and
it's like something, it's like a gremlin and it's like eating something and it like
and then
looks over to the
they
camera and then they
All right,
fucking
so
like freak
that
out.
Fucking video is fake, dude.
I know, but could you imagine like
I know.
in reality you go down
and
there?
then you see that, and it gives you, it shoots the fear into you of
Yeah.
seeing that into the wild. That's not gonna. I don't know.
Could you imagine seeing that in real life though? But this time it's not fake; it's real. And then what do you do?
What do you do?
You run and then you die
Oh,
because
man,
you die.
you give him your number, and he texts you later.
Hey man, you want to go for a hike later?
Hey, you want to go for a hike later at 3 a.m. in the morning? Bring some blood.
we always made this like because we would always like sneak out, right? And we would always go down there.
Well, I mean,
We would always make this.
it's kind of like sneaking out.
No, we were sneaking out.
We were
Because this is
sneaking
after
out.
this is after the
It's
one.
just like your mom doesn't. Or
It doesn't matter now.
it doesn't matter now, but
Here we are,
yeah,
16,
I'd sleep by
17.
your place, and then we would just quietly exit the house.
Oh yeah, we were very
I'm sure-
stealthy.
I'm sure we were so super stealthy. There were some times we were loud as fuck.
So we're like making
And
storylines
there's-
like we're gonna get back up to the
your
top of the
mom
hill.
knows we're leaving the house. There's no way she doesn't know.
I don't know, man. You never know.
'Cause
Come on, I don't know. Especially after that one moment, that one night or morning, 5 o'clock in the morning. But they didn't technically have this, you know. We were still doing it. But we weren't going on the streets. No, we were going back in the woods. But we always made this storyline like, okay, we're gonna get back to the top of the hill, the top of the trail, and everyone's gonna stand there. Like everybody we know, including like people from the schools and all that, they're all gonna even the cops.
So what about
arms
the
crossed
white fox we saw?
This okay, so
you remember seeing that shit?
Yes. So
How
we were
fucked up was that?
We were walking.
How long did we chase that for?
Okay, so
it literally looked like a fox, but its essence and aura was weird.
No, this was different.
It was pitch white.
So it wasn't like okay. So when you see a fox, they're very small.
I don't think we've ever talked about this on the show.
No, this is the first time we're talking about this. So this was a very majestic thing we saw. I don't know what it was.
Very majestic, and we thought we had it, and then we lost it.
So we get up to the. So we had this route that we would walk.
This is when we were actually leaving that same trail.
We were going to the trail.
Are we going to it or were we leaving?
We weren't we didn't get there yet. We were walking past
oh yes, that distracted us from
there. This distracted us. So it's funny.
Like something was telling us not to go down there.
Almost. It was weird.
We still went down there, didn't we?
I don't remember.
We chased it for a while and then we're like, all right, let's fucking just turn back. But something may have
someone
delayed us.
Says there's a person at the front door. It's weird. Okay. Well, maybe it's Amazon dropping off the new prop for the show.
Ah, yes. I was talking to you earlier about something,
yes.
but
well, we'll talk about that later.
We will talk about that later. Different episode.
So we get up to the top of the hill, right? We're gonna go to the woods. Now I don't remember what happened. I don't know if we did go down there or not. But all of a sudden we see this white fox.
Oh,
a white fox?
No, this wasn't just your normal fox.
So this is right before she enters.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
So we used to take all these super late night walks, and we always walk around what time? Bewitching hour.
Yeah. Well, 3 o'clock in the morning. We tried to go around there.
Yeah.
This time we did.
I
think we did that.
But this is the time where we were getting to our regular route, and then we saw a pure white, what we thought was a fox, and its aura was just kind of illuminating.
So we were very quiet.
It's very eye-catching.
It was really weird because we were really quiet.
That's crazy.
We were so far away from it that it shouldn't have picked us up. But as soon as we caught a glimpse of it,
it knew that we were there.
We were there.
And then it like went around this house. And then we split up. This was towards the end of it, like chasing it after a little. Then like it knew we were there. And it like went around this one house, and then we split up and went. And then it's just like
it was gone.
It was gone.
It was gone.
We just didn't know.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Whoa.
Until this point, and I have never.
That was definitely a weird, majestic moment. Like,
so you know how? Okay, so I've mentioned this on the show before. You know how like you do see something that you know is not supposed to be there.
Yeah.
And you get this. I don't know how to describe it. It's a feeling you can't describe, but you know what it is. Like your mind is going, "That's not. It can't be real," but it is, and I'm seeing it, and I have to react to it. The same moment. The same moment we saw this thing. That's how I felt. I'm like, dude, you see that, right? And it fucking knew we were there.
Yeah, not even like after like a minute of actually watching it. Like, we started to like approaching it, and like it already sensed us. It was just like, and then it, like its tactics and like movement changed.
That's what I mean. It was weird.
Like it was like one moment watching.
What did you say? A fox?
It looked like
Was it
so
a squirrel?
No.
This was way bigger than a squirrel.
But that's the one thing.
Still bigger than a cat. It was still bigger than. It was still lesser size than your normal dog.
It was So a fox is like between a cat and a dog size.
Right.
This thing was bigger than that. I don't know what it was. It was like it looked like a white fox from where we were. I feel like it was bigger though.
If we ever got close enough, I would have tried to take a picture of it, but we never did.
I wish we had
too far out of sight.
I wish we had the fuck are those things called? GoPros. I wish GoPros existed back then. And we had that.
See, that's what kind of sucks because growing up in the stories we didn't have.
I mean, we had cameras,
we
but
did technology at the time.
It wasn't like it is
to make it easier, and it's not like it is now. Like,
and the quality wouldn't have been as good. It wouldn't have been high definition.
No.
Right.
So,
yeah. I'm sorry we have these stories, but we don't have any proof of it. But we,
it sucks, dude.
It really does suck because I swear by this shit because it actually happened. Like I've seen this with my own eyes. I'll verify this. The stories that we're telling is our personal experience through these all these things that we go through. Is just like we can't make this shit up.
No.
Like
No.
I could sit there and probably make something up. But I'm just saying, like, we've talked about paranormal stuff, and I was just like, no, that, in my experience, that's how I saw it. That's how I'm saying it. I'm
Right.
sticking to my fucking story.
Mhm.
You can call me a liar if you fucking want. You can't change what I fucking saw.
So my I forget. I have a very it was a we went to so I'm not gonna give away street names, but you know that one it's on a trail, but it was like a lakefront. There was a restaurant back there at one point. It was abandoned, then it was torn down. You know that trail we used to go to, and there's a neighborhood. It's very close by.
Oh yes.
You know where it is. So
Okay, that trail.
yeah,
Is that when we started seeing the eyes?
yeah. This was so
The eyes in the hillside?
we were
And the shadows that moved?
so we were staying at
Okay, walk this road at night.
oh my god, dude.
Down.
It's pitch
It's a steep, pitch black, dark downhill thing before you hit like waterfront homes.
Yes.
And
Used to be a restaurant back
all
there.
you have
Is it on Ironically?
yeah, yes, it used to be a nice
That's here.
restaurant down there, and it's not
I think you're
Ironically.
talking about where my.
No, it's not Ironically. It's in
Very-
Webster.
it's very
In
close
Webster.
by. Yes.
It's in Webster.
Okay.
It's just before the Bay Bridge, but the hills that it's like
They're steep.
it's like a steep valley downhill road, and then there's homes at the bottom.
Yeah.
But those hills are so goddamn eerie. It just seems like it just feels like you're being watched. And there was a time where me and M-Balm were walking down there, and it was just like,
Oh man.
did you see that?
Yeah.
Or it looks like eyes looking at you, or it looks like a shadow's right there. And we kept like turn off the what?
That went off by itself.
What did the battery? Oh, the batteries maybe died.
I don't know. If they would have
They
died,
seem pretty dim right now.
do they?
Yeah, it may shut off again. But
Okay, I'll put it back to the. All right. So yeah, the eyes were in the
yeah, we saw
woods.
eyes. We saw shadow figures on these hilltops. Like you fully shut off your lights, and you just let the stars and the moon like illuminate the night, and you can just see like the hill line and the trees, and then you see the sky. And man, did it seem like there was just shadows just moving.
It was-
you could hear shit, and
Yeah.
it's just like completely unsettling. But to me, it's just like
We did see a deer down there once.
we did see a deer.
That was creepy because we were
Dude.
we were experiencing all this, and then all of a sudden we see a deer. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, oh,
that
it's
was
a
in
deer.
the same exact moment, but the eyes were different. And then,
Yes.
because it glowed back like when nocturnal animals or animals have those reflective eyes.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh, that's different. No, these eyes were different. That
Our
was just
headlamps
like-
were red at this time because we have the red. The headlamps had the red setting, and the animals, I guess, can't see that really well, if at all.
Yeah.
So that's So see that in the night with the deer's eyes, and you're seeing all this other shit. You're like, whoa.
I know
creepy as
reptiles
fuck.
can't see that. Yeah.
But my most memorable moment is when we were at the neighborhood, not
Down below.
actually above. We were just traveling around that area, and I remember this one time. I think it looked like a person. I don't remember what I saw, but it was the same feeling that you get when you see stuff that your brain's like, okay, that can't be real, but it is.
Right.
And the way it moved, I don't know if it was a person or what. I can't remember. But it moved so fucking fast. It was like, again, it brings me back to when I was at Harris and I see the shadow figure, and I'm like, there's no way something can move so fast that when you turn the corner, it's gone.
Right.
But I don't know. It was weird. It was at night. I'm not gonna give away the neighborhood,
We got
but
just night walks again.
we need to do it. That's why I want to do this again, because I'm like, we always catch something. And this
I
time we need to
think-
do cameras.
So, I think when you think about it, back in the day versus now, we didn't have much structure, population, and technology,
Right.
And that may affect old-timey folklore that we might hear. You got to think back in the day, they didn't have this disruption that we have now.
Right.
Like, we're overpopulated. We have technology. We have cars and all that. We got to think back in the day where it was more quiet,
Yeah.
where nature wasn't really disturbed. And that's when I think folklores were more popular and popping up because maybe shit was just like more active
Right.
back in the day.
Well, I feel like it would be more active now because. Oh,
No, if
well,
anything,
we know
there'd be.
entities use electricity and stuff like that.
They can,
So,
yes.
I mean, wouldn't it be now more because they can use a lot of our technology that we have and like our phones and like.
True.
You know,
Yes and no, but if a thing from something from this year meets our year of technology, they don't have training on like. How do you? I don't know. Are you saying we're amplifying them, or to me, I think we're shutting them down?
Because like when you go to say you go to an investigation and you have a full battery on your like camera or audio recorder,
I get that,
and then
it
it's
could be
drained all of a
automatically
sudden.
drained.
right.
You're like, okay, then that's weird because
That
they're brand new batteries.
Yeah,
They're
right.
using the energy,
Mm-hmm.
the electric energy, to fuel themselves so they can make themselves manifested
Right.
to
But
you.
you would think if that would be true, we would be seeing even more.
More of it with all the technology
It
we
would
have.
be. It
Well,
would be
if they want to be
extremely
seen, though.
induced.
But that's also if they wanted to be seen. If they
Right.
don't want to be seen, they won't do
Maybe
it.
they don't do it nowadays because they know that we have so much technology to see them, and maybe they're like, we don't want to be.
Here's what's fucked up is when we used to leave the camera rolling in my parents' house.
Yes,
And-
you've have definitely shown me some things on that when you would just leave your camera rolling throughout the whole night.
Yeah,
And
nobody's
you'd watch that whole
nobody's there. You watch the whole thing. The most fucked up thing I think out of all of them is the one where the camera's facing towards the hallway, but you hear the chair move by itself, and there's not a single person in that fucking house to do that. And I still have it on my hard drive to this day. And it gives me chills thinking about it because I know nobody's in that house at that time, and it just went off again. That's probably a battery. The chair moved. The chair moved by itself. You know it because you hear it. It's against the
Yeah.
floor. You've experienced shit in that house.
Yes, I have.
And yeah,
So sleeping downstairs in the living room, and my head would be against the kitchen.
oh, that's the worst.
Okay, and then
That's
it
the worst.
sounds like the dog would approach you.
But there's
You
no
would
dog.
hear his nails against the tile.
But there's nothing there.
There's nothing there. I've heard that before out of a dead sleep. I was like, oh,
But the dogs sleep downstairs.
they did.
Well, no,
But
this
they
is
were-
a
but
completely
they were-
different time era.
But they were in cages every night. They were always in
In the
cages
kennels,
every
yeah.
night. Yeah. So there would be no way for a dog to be walking up on you. So I would hear. I've heard that before. And
Nothing's
you
there.
know, you look back. Well, it's dark, so I had to like shoot my phone on like real quick, and then
I gotta
nothing
find.
there.
I gotta find.
ever. Good thing.
So back then we really didn't care, and when we got the spirit box, we just wanted to use it. So we did a little test run with it. I have it on
Spirit
video.
Box is cool as shit.
I have it on video.
I feel like it's accurate, and I believe that thing.
It's weird because do you remember distinctly when we did it? You heard the woman say, "Can you hear me?"
Yeah,
And you're like,
that's all on camera too.
"It is. We have it. I gotta
Yes,
find
we do.
this."
We do have.
So-
We do
so
have.
my question
all this.
is can those things pick up on other channels?
Radio frequencies.
Yeah.
So here's the
That's
thing.
the thing. I always think that it's what you're hearing is like.
The sweeps are going so fast that if you hear you're not supposed to hear sentences. You're not even supposed to hear fully formed
Yeah, you
words.
hear
They're
you
rapidly
hear-
going so fast. It's going like that. You shouldn't hear any words. But when you hear a full-on sentence with the same voice, that's like, okay, I just heard that throughout maybe 10 frequencies getting skipped. You shouldn't hear that. That's why it's so fucking like, wow. When you hear that, you're like,
Right.
holy shit. So yeah, I
'Cause
mean,
we don't know how to. We don't know how to use our technology and energy to capture something that's moving so fast.
right.
But
So-
to have something that almost does capture it and a skipping frequencies to almost form a couple words.
It's called the SB7 Spirit Box.
Yes.
So apparently the story is the guy who invented this thing had dreams. And the dreams were that there was a spirit or something telling him how to make this and that he would be able to communicate with the dead. So he made it. And now we see it on things like Ghost Adventures and
Yes, we
stuff like
do.
that. And it's interesting.
What scientifically did they like prove?
Okay,
that
so
works?
instruments like this is very hard to
Okay.
back up,
Scientifically,
Yes.
info of actual working,
Right.
but to me, I think it works astronomically accurate.
So like when you're trying to talk to something,
Especially if you hear words over a different frequency
Bet
that's
it does.
skipping
Right.
constantly at a rapid pace.
at a very rapid pace.
And
Right.
I don't know. I don't know. I think it's genius. I don't know how this idea actually came in fruition of like the story you just said, but I'm just like, it's very
Right.
convenient.
That was just a quick story of it. I mean, that's what I heard from somebody else. But like, I don't know. When you have an intelligent like response to something you're asking, how do you prove like? How can you say that that's not real, right?
Right.
Now another one is the dowsing rods. Those things are interesting because when they cross, they're yes. When they're away, they're
Okay.
no. That's
I've used dowsing rods to find water before because we had to find an irrigation pipe.
okay.
And I didn't think this would work, but it works.
How do you prove it? You know what I mean? Like how do you show somebody this is real?
So
hard to
dowsing rods
explain.
are for finding water.
Right.
And how can you tell if there's any body of water in that building location that it's picking up on? So I don't think I would fully rely on dowsing rods in that field of work.
Are they used just to find water?
Yes.
Okay, well then why would they be used for that?
But well, that's the
That's
thing.
what
You're like near water and it's like, oh my god, there's a ghost in
and
there.
it works. I'm talking like just a simple pipe that we needed to find in a location of lawn.
I want to do this. I want to film this.
I don't know how it works. It works.
But I want to.
The pipe was right fucking there.
I don't want to do
and-
this in the house. I don't want to do this in the studio. But I do want to show you what I'm talking about. You've seen it. So you ask questions. There's a baseline. The rods are sticking straight out. You ask a question. Now in your head, you know, okay, this has got to be a yes. You ask that question, whatever you're talking to will say yes. And it's supposed to, like, I don't know how to explain this. But it's fucking weird, though. Like
So if
you
they're just not moving and then they just move by themselves, then
They do move them.
So there's like,
do they naturally just move by themselves constantly though?
no.
No.
That's the thing. Like they're in a
'Cause I thought I
baseline.
saw them and they always are just
If
like,
you hold them at the right angle where they're supposed to be sitting at, and you hold them on handles that
There's-
have
yeah.
pretty much bearings that let them move freely.
Yeah,
and
you can't move them yourself.
It's a handle that just lets them move freely
right.
without you interrupting it. And then there's
Yes.
supposed to be a field of magneticness
Right.
or disruption that makes them crisscross or either sway away.
Right.
See, that's kind of hard because you know there are gravitational poles and there are certain things in the world
This isn't-
that could be,
I don't know.
you know,
understand
because
the
there's magnetic
principles of-
poles
Right.
everywhere.
It doesn't work like a compass of like if the magnetic field would be compromised. It works on a different principle.
Is that kind of like the principle of like a pendulum? When they like,
Pendulum is gravitational pull of free movement,
Right.
and after a while you let it swing. It shows
Right.
the rotation of Earth.
but they've
Moving.
shown it where it's like doing it and then it just moves direction.
Yeah.
See, that's different.
Like
That's
you're
something
like, how is
taking
that?
over control of something that's there. Yeah.
All right.
It is interesting though because when you do ask these questions, it does follow with the correct answers. That's why I'm saying like it's so weird. Like, is there an explanation other than what I'm thinking? Maybe, but it's just hard to say. Okay, that cannot be. It's coincidental that it's answering the questions correctly. That
Right.
especially when-
what? The window just busted open and blew a gust of air, and how did I not
No.
feel that?
No, like we were at this last building and like it was answering questions and we were like, oh, it might be my grandfather. I don't know. But he's asking like answering the questions correctly. Like it was weird. So like I don't know. It is kind of one of those things to think about. Like, but I don't like when people are like, oh yeah, it like when they watch Ghost Adventures or something like, oh it's fake. Okay, go out and do it.
No, I'm a skeptical person where like if I
Yeah,
can like
I would
prove
definitely say
that
I'd
it,
be like,
it
go out
could
and
be
do it,
something
man.
else like
Doing
like,
isolation alone time in the dark with those lights.
That's
I've done that. I've done that in the basement of
Yeah.
Donovan Street.
Remember that?
I actually like doing those sessions
I do too.
with no lights and letting your eye adjust to the actual
Darkness.
darkness. And
Yeah.
it's just like your mind would want to play tricks on you, and then it's like, is something trying to connect with you at the same time? It's very hard. you know, you have a night vision camera in the corner, and then you have your EVP recorder beside you, and then you have your.
Yeah, I just couldn't take the darkness.
No.
No.
But you have night vision. You could see.
I don't care.
See,
It's the
that's
fact
what makes
that
it
I'm
worse.
seeing nothing.
It's a little screen, but it's still something.
So
what
relying
freaks me
on.
out.
I'd rather let. See,
'Cause
that's
as soon
what
as I
my
hear
mind
something,
wouldn't
I'm
skip
done.
too far. Like, oh, if I'm just gonna keep panning around, something's gonna jump out and scare me.
Right.
Because you're just relying on the camcorder.
Can't do that.
Your eyes. I'd rather just set it off to the side and just
See what
let
happens.
my imagination just start forming the darkness around me, and then seeing like I don't know.
Imagination is cruel. I don't want to see when it's gonna manifest.
It's you be in the darkness. I don't know.
It's a different ball game when you're like by yourself.
It's scary, but it's also intriguing at the same time.
It is like it's been a while. I mean, I tried doing one where we were last time, but I don't know. I kept getting interrupted. Like I was gonna go get the talkies, and then they didn't work, and then it was not working. So, which by the way, we do need new radios because I think those ones are just old.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I
The battery
I
doesn't.
gotta charge the ones I have up again and see how they're
Walkies
working.
that you showed me.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they're working. I'm pretty sure I tested them. They're working fine.
Oh, really?
Mine are good.
All right, I might have to get new
I
ones.
still have the earbud attachments for them too.
Those are cool. I
I
like
do
that.
like those.
Those are easy to use, and they're not.
Yeah.
You don't have to fumble around.
You know, you're not grabbing the walkie every time.
It's
and then,
annoying.
you know, it's not like bursting out
Yeah.
your position. It keeps quiet, it stays in your ear, and then you just hit a button on the side of the cord that
Yeah.
you can talk into.
I like that.
So it's nice.
We used that at Rolling Hills the one year.
Yes, we did.
I think it was like 2018 when we did that. 2017.
Rolling.
It was 27
It was good. It was good, but it also was disappointing at the same time.
because people were there just getting.
When I got the one end of the hall alone, and I said it before, I was in this one room and just had a Christmas tree in the end of it, and then it was just like a T-shaped hallway. It was just like a long hallway, and then it branched out into this like enclosed porch. Just at the end of the hallway, it was just like a little porch area, you know, all the windows around it, and I just sat in the middle of the hallway on the floor, facing upside down the hallway.
Was it Shadow Hallway by chance, or was it something else?
Shadow Hallway was the one with the exit sign at the end.
Yeah, and
I
they.
was on the other side where the chapel was.
Oh, that one.
So this hallway was hooked up to the chapel
Okay, this is.
that was in there.
Yeah, this is a different hallway then.
So here I am, upside down to the ground, and so I brought that tennis ball with me. I
Oh,
kept
yeah.
throwing it everywhere, and I never got a response for it. I was just waiting for it to like roll back at me.
See, the
That
problem.
was so cool.
The problem that we had was that there was two teams that went in there. The one went in earlier
Too
before
many
us.
people, man.
So I mean, they're used up the energy already. So
Right.
that, and then you got the people that were.
I did
yeah.
think about that too. I was like, everyone else exhausting the energy.
Yeah.
You know, that's already been there because we did choose a pretty late time.
I want to go back there. I want to do it right.
Yeah,
I do want to go back there. I want to definitely do some stuff in Shadow Hallway because that hallway has a lot of potential to get something. I mean, I don't know. There's something about that hallway that draws me to it.
I want to get further into the property. We're not supposed to, but I want to.
What do you mean, like? She would never
I
do
wanna
that. She would,
go-
the lady would
I
never
want to
let
go
you do it.
outside.
Outside.
Yes. There's a courtyard. There's a
Courtyard
whole courtyard that's blocked off.
outside. Really?
And it actually goes to another side of the building that you're not even allowed to go to.
I know there was a room called the Christmas room that is closed off.
So when they did that shit and they removed the Christmas stuff into the one room, I thought that was a Christmas room, but then they said
It's
it
not.
wasn't. I was pissed off.
Well, there was damage to
spent-
the structure.
I spent so much time in that one goddamn room where all that shit was. I kind of felt an eerie vibe, but I was just like, there's nothing really here. I didn't feel anything. I was like, this doesn't seem right. Like they said, like this was like the most active room, and I was like, then come to find out, they moved all that stuff into a separate room.
Yeah, it was a different
That
room.
they just labeled the Christmas. I was like, fuck you, dude. I was like, what the fuck?
Because you watched the
I
stuff.
I
and-
understand like that room had structural damage or something, but I was just like,
Yeah.
well, then don't do that.
Yeah,
Just-
I mean,
you just kind of false advertised.
yeah.
Put a fucking note next to the door, be like, here's the stuff from that room, but it's not the room.
the
Well,
room.
they want to
Fucking
make
A.
money, so
Yeah, I mean,
Fuck them. They got their fucking money.
Like some of it, I do think they do
Tell me
prey
the
on
fucking
people
truth.
that have those, and some of the places that don't even have anything in it, they're like, "Oh yeah, we experienced this stuff," just to get people to go in there to spend their money, and then there's like nothing there, and you're like,
I'm gonna go somewhere deep and far. I'm talking like other country.
You're probably gonna find stuff like that in Europe. Europe's got a
So
really
me and her were watching this one movie, and that was based on Brujas.
Brujas,
You know, down in Mexico and stuff.
really.
meaning
Yeah.
like witches,
Yeah.
Spanish.
And that was a good movie. I
Culture.
forgot where we watched it, but it was a really good movie. It could have ended sooner, but actually dragged out the
No,
storyline
that
and
was a
kept
really
adding
good
information,
show.
like build up to it. I was like, wow, this
Movie.
movie's like still going at it.
Really?
I was like, all right. I told myself, I was
Yeah.
like, all right, that's the ending. No, kept going
I love
for
movies
another
like
like,
It's like about
a half hour,
exercising,
45 minutes, and I was like, wow.
Yeah,
I was like, there's really going at it. I was like, but I love that realm. And I love
yeah,
demon.
it's
I
about
love,
exercising a demon. For me, like ancient.
and it's like
times.
the old ways of like an exorcist. That's
And she was an old witch.
That-
was an
that
old
practice is
bruja,
fading.
and she was the only one that could do it, and nobody
And
else.
it
that was your
makes
only
you,
hope.
It makes you think like if once that practice is gone, it's not passed on.
Right.
what happens.
What
Right?
happens?
Who's gonna?
What's
Right.
gonna happen?
Yeah.
That is interesting.
If we don't have those guardians, those people who making this sacrifice,
yeah,
no matter where they are, they somehow have that knowledge. You gotta think like the youth group just isn't gonna follow it. They want to be distracted by other things, and we need someone to do that, and it's just disappearing. Like, is that it?
right.
Is that when demons take over?
I don't know.
Once we
Like-
don't have fucking
True.
people like that.
Well,
People used to do it back in the day all the time.
it's like when you go to a building, right? And it's all like, let's for instance that old schoolhouse, right? We all feel like there was something
that
there.
schoolhouse. We've talked about it before. I've explained my story there, and it's fucked up.
Now that it's gone, where did if there was, which there probably was, where did the entity go? Is it still there?
Well, is there something built
So
over it?
I
No.
would assume it's still
there.
roams
Gotta
the
be.
land.
Wherever the land is, it's still got to
The
be
land
there.
is the land.
Right.
No matter what the
Yeah.
disruption
They don't
is.
go away.
No.
Yeah,
They stay there.
I would
If
assume
you built
so.
something on there, bet you it's going to be haunted.
So the whole existence of Earth, like even where we are right now, I'm sure someone has died everywhere on this Earth.
Right.
Out of all the years of existence of humans and animals and all that stuff, and just Earth in general.
Yeah, I think like
Yeah.
every 10 feet someone's died.
Oh yeah, it has to have, right?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't know. I just always think about it. So like, if that's the case, then how come there's places that aren't haunted?
Because I think those spirits just don't.
You gotta think if
I don't
something
know.
actually moved on
Yeah.
to another level.
Something bad has happened where they just can't.
Well, look at the
I
medieval
think if
times.
something latches and stays on the earth,
Or they don't want
I
to.
don't think that's a positive thing.
Like, I think some spirits just want to go and, like, be at
Because I
peace,
think
and
when you're
some of them
done,
just
you're
don't.
supposed to be done.
And they're
I
just
don't
like,
think you're
hey.
supposed to linger around doing something still here. Like, I think you're supposed to you're supposed to move on. Because I
Alright.
think, if that was true, like, if you could stay behind,
Yeah.
fuck with shit, like, everyone would fucking see it. Everywhere, it'd be like a new thing. Then the next thing you know, ghost insurance is coming up.
Ghost
you know?
insurance.
Like, that's how bad it would be. Like, it's not that bad to
All
be in insurance. Like, have ghost insurance to protect all your vases and vases.
The priest comes with your house.
Yeah.
You get a free priest with every
Right.
house.
You get a free priest.
So like Hiroshima and Nagasaki, Japan,
Yes.
when they got bombed and everyone's life ended in an instant, do you think they're still here in this plane? Or do you think that they
Okay,
moved
so
on?
that
Isn't
that's
that
a
why there's that one
huge-
haunted woods?
Well, that's what I was going to get at.
Japan?
So
Yes, it's in
that's
Japan.
That's
it's
probably
in
why.
Japan.
There's a movie
That's
out
called
there.
Suicide
But then they
Forest.
also kill
Yes.
a lot of people kill
Suicide
themselves there
Forest.
too. So
I would
It
love to
speaks
go
to
there.
you.
There's a movie that's
I want to go there.
Yeah.
you want to you want to go
No.
there.
No.
Yes,
Me
I
and
do.
Kevin were talking about it.
You
not
would go
long
he-
ago.
I was.
No.
I was.
I would never.
I would.
No.
Why? Why would you go
Coming
there?
inside my house.
To debunk it. I think it's stupid.
You think it's fake?
I'm not gonna think a forest is gonna make me
Kill yourself.
myself.
Because it's not about the forest. It's not the forest.
I know, I get that.
It's
I
all
just
the
think,
dead
like-
bodies that are in the force that are creating all those forces that you don't want to mess around with. And then
I think my intuity of being there,
Right.
I think there's an energy diverting souls.
Yeah, that's
from
what I
going
was
in
gonna
further, so that makes them kill themselves until someone's strong enough to.
That's what I was gonna say.
Ignore all the bullshit and just keep going forward, and then really penetrate this area.
I think when there's so much entities and there's so much spirits around, I think what happens is demonic things come around, and because they feed off of that stuff, they feed off of souls that are trapped. And
I have to read the book that I
think
have
demonic
that
things
says
have
if
gone
there's
into
anything
there
that's
now.
related to the area, and I had to see which demons are around that specific area.
Yeah.
I love that book. I gotta get back into that. I gotta finish it too. I gotta reread it and then I gotta finish it.
Well, it brings me back to when I was a kid in the 90s. And the house we were living in was fairly new. It was like made in the 80s, right? But I remember specifically seeing this guy with the no head and tattered like blue windbreaker.
So when it comes to like new structurally
That's
buildings,
what makes
like,
me
you
wonder.
can't think about like, all right, someone died here.
Right, no.
But
It's
you
the
gotta
land.
Think about the land.
That's why I always question
Yes.
it. Like, okay, so then there's a belief, I guess, that spirits that have died in the past can't see it for what it is now. They see it as what they remember
Maybe.
it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So if that's the case, though, like, how did this thing
They
know?
can still be in that presence, but they're still seeing what
I feel like they
are
see you
seeing.
though. I feel like it's an alternate. It's like because I've seen it in a movie where it's like, and they're still trapped in their world, and we're in our world. But then there was like a scene where they like see you, and they're just like, "Well, who the hell is this in
Right.
my?"
And that's
in
I
my
think this
world.
is disruption.
And it's just like alternate world, and
There's
it's
a
just like
break
they're seeing
somewhere.
you like, what the, who's this person? And you're seeing them like, what is this person? And you're both like freaking each other
I got
out.
peeking over now. Oh my god.
Damn, what are you drinking over
I
there?
know, man. I'm drinking, boy. I'm sorry.
He's got Trulies over there like a mother. So now he's gonna go to the bathroom, right? And then there's gonna be a spirit that sees him as he's taking a leak. Like, do they see that? Do they see everything? Like, that's how they see
I
it?
think they do.
They see it all.
I think they
They're
do.
watching people having sex
I
live.
think they do.
They're in the corner.
I think about like, family members that die, and I really do think like, do they watch?
They're like, yep. They're like,
It's like they're around like, protecting you, watching you, but also do they see other things that you're like, is grandma watching me?
Susie's a little slut. Holy shit.
Like,
That's what I remember raising.
I just try not to think of those things.
That's so
but
fucked up.
like,
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, do they see, like, or do they choose not to? Like, come on, it's gotta be some.
I mean, they probably choose not to just spy on you at those times. I'm sure they do.
They're like
They're just like, ooh.
chowing on that thing like a hot dog.
Oh my god.
God damn. Like, you got old fucking like 1800s ghosts watching people in their new
They're
like.
like, what is that? What is that? What are they doing? That looks interesting.
Like, you got old Elmer from the 1800s. He's watching a newly wed couple in this house and shit, and they're like, "Wow, we never did that back in the 1800s. What the
Why did you do
fuck?
that to me?
Why is she sucking a golf ball through a fucking cotton nose?
What are those beads? Are they coming out of the guy's ass?" And Omen walks in on this conversation at the wrong time. Hey, yeah, and they go wild. So, like, yeah, I mean, just think about that though. Like, old vintage ghosts from the 1800s. The house is like 200 years old, and here they are watching a newlywed couple in the house that they just got, and they're watching them do some really kinky shit, BDSM. They didn't do this stuff back in the 1800s,
Oh no,
right?
it's completely different. They go, oh yeah, let's get on that.
That's downloadable content. I don't even know what that
Let's
is.
let's get in on that.
Yeah, the ghosts are trying out what they're seeing with the living people. Like, oh,
Yeah,
wow.
and that's when you get possessed, and then they want to do it. And they go,
Yeah.
this isn't right, but we're still doing it.
We're still doing it. But wait, ghosts can go through like items and shit, right? Can't they go through each other? Like, they can just like, does that feel good?
I don't know.
Like, we can't do that because we're solid. But they can, they can do whatever they want.
Okay, so if if you think about atoms, and atoms never touch,
Right.
and if we do this,
Yeah.
that means we're not touching.
Technically, yes.
What?
Yeah, think
Yeah.
about it.
Atoms don't touch. There's always space in between.
Yep.
Always.
So in
How does that-
theory,
I don't know what happens
So in
if
theory,
they do
how
touch.
does-
Do
how
they
does-
like explode?
so in physics, right? We're talking about
I
physics.
mean, if atoms are spliced, they explode.
Right.
But why can't they touch?
Because I think of the motion that's happening around them are so rapidly,
Yeah, because
and they're vibrating, and there's just like I don't think anything can.
Because if
get
you
close.
stop them, then they just.
What the
maybe
fuck would it feel like
break
if,
them.
like, say that stopped working, right? Whatever is causing this to happen stopped working.
If you came out with a machine that
We
would
were just
stop
like,
atoms,
What do you?
what's
What would that feel like? What would it feel like if your
Your
thumb and
whole
your finger
body
went through
just-
each other?
It's like
I think it would
You'd
be
be, like,
like
stuck.
sand falling apart.
you're like
Dead.
Dead.
Your whole body just disintegrates like a
I
fucking
don't know.
sand
I
dune.
don't know. This is
maybe that's those weird
this is
videos
hurting
when
my
you see
head.
something go inside something and you're like, "That's how is that physically possible?"
Well,
It's just like glitching.
right. I don't know. It's so interesting to think about all the stuff that like could be and might be somewhere down the line. I don't know.
right.
There's always weird shit happening that people either get on, but then people always chalk it up as like, oh, it's Photoshop, it's fake. Well,
Right.
yeah, and there are fake things on there. I've seen it, and you could kind of tell, right?
YouTube
Sometimes,
has cracked down on fake videos and stuff, like YouTube videos and all that. Like, if it's real, it needs to be real. If you fuck up and make it fake, you have to come out and say it. After a while.
Oh, really?
Yes, it is true. After a while, like, it gets investigated. Like, if you're saying that's an alien, your footage actually gets investigated by the government.
They will most definitely, because if it is something real, they're gonna make sure
Yeah.
that it's not seen.
Yeah.
Your shit is
So
taken down
like,
immediately.
if you go and try and pull a stunt, like, oh, this is a real video,
Or you'll have some weird
literally
guy
get a
come
call
into your
by somebody
house.
and be like, all right, we need to see your footage.
So what did you see in those woods?
So okay,
Tell us about it.
And they want raw, unedited footage too. Like here's like
Like,
we
get
want
rid
your,
of it
we
and,
want
like,
your
don't
fucking
speak
we
of
want
it
your flash
ever
drive,
again.
we want your SD card.
Yeah.
We don't want the edited shit. We want the real shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's people cracking down on that. Like I was watching something on there's this one thing I follow on Snapchat. Like it was like extraterrestrial videos that people thought were real but actually turned out to be fake. Like or hoax or alien hoax that were like fake but turned that people thought were real, and it was just like, oh, okay.
remember that one thing we were watching?
But the one thing we haven't debunked was that one video of the sound.
Oh, that thing you're talking about.
It was heard all over the world.
Okay.
So there's a video that hasn't been debunked yet.
Okay, so I know. Let me see if I can find
They had
it.
theories behind it that almost added up, but it didn't truly add up.
Let me see if I
They
can
said,
find it.
"Oh, okay, so if what were they saying? So it would be weird how sound would travel, and they said there would be a tunnel formation in the cloud system, and if it was formed right, you would be able to hear noises across the world perfectly clear." So they were attaching this humming noise, or like almost like horn noise or something, and they would be like, oh, it's from here, and there would be like some tunnel system that would form and it would make you hear that
Really?
temple's noise or something. They don't explain it out there, but I think you're gonna show the one video.
Let me see if I can.
Oh, are they in the forest? Is this Canada's forest?
I don't know. There's a whole bunch of videos like this.
There are, but they're all over the world, and they can't pinpoint this like weird noise that everyone's hearing.
Right. They don't know what this is, but they're like there's like people in
So
different
that
countries.
was the one theory of like a weird formation of tunnel systems in the sky atmosphere that noise can travel through and then penetrate to a different area, and you would hear it, but it would not make sense of your actual surroundings.
Right.
So that was a theory. This isn't proven. It's just
Right.
theory. But I think if M-Balm is gonna show a video, I think that we've watched before. So listen to this. That noise.
this is a noise that has been captured by a lot of people
all over the
world.
All over the world.
Heavenly trumpet sounds from around the world. Now, I wouldn't.
Yes, that's what it was.
I wouldn't call it trumpets, but it sounds like metallic.
It sounds like metal is scraping against each other.
It does.
And they were saying like, oh, it's a quarry site nearby or an excavation site that's like mining or something.
But the one guy was out in the woods.
Oh yeah, it's all over. It's all over different parts of the world. It doesn't make sense.
Now, this is one I haven't heard before.
This is a video that got me distracted for a while.
Really?
Yes, I was very intrigued by this. They took all these videos, they slowed them down, they sped them up, and they analyzed. They don't understand what the origin of the sound is.
Like, what is that? Like, you hear that, and you're like,
the other thing I can think of is maybe they're airplanes, and you're hearing the noise.
That sonic jet engine noise.
From a very far away, but you can't see it. And usually that's the case. Because the sound is traveling, but you're not seeing it.
And that would take it back to the atmosphere tunnel theory of how sound would travel perfectly
that makes
fine
sense.
through a vortex.
Because
form.
you do hear a plane and you don't even
I've
see
seen
it,
this
but it's
one.
over here and it's over there.
I've seen this one. I was talking about the one that took place in Canada. That was the loggers in the forest.
that was the woods.
Yeah.
I wonder if they're gonna show that one in here.
I wish each video said where the location was before
Right.
it started. These are all over the world though. This is someone who just took a collection of those videos and put them all together.
Right.
Like some competition cum shot video.
A compilation.
Compilation cum shot.
Com.
So yeah, you hear these noises and all that, and just like, okay, here's somebody with people.
People.
What the fuck?
Okay, that one I'm not sure.
I don't
'cause
know.
That was a little different from all the others.
Look at this place.
Right. In the middle of like nowhere.
Okay,
it's the
but
same
look at
sound.
them, though. They're in a high mountain range.
Right.
They are in between
So they're in
mountains,
like
though.
almost like a
Yeah,
valley of
yeah.
like. So you gotta think like that noise could be coming from somewhere else and just funneling down.
Yeah,
Like, but
that-
what the fuck is that
That
noise?
makes
Do you
sense.
think by chance that it was like something inside the earth, like maybe the core, or like not the core, but like something inside the
You
earth
think
shifting?
oh, you think the gears in the in the earth are grinding against each other?
No.
Somebody needs to go down there and fix that.
Like
shit.
the tectonic plates and stuff
Yeah,
shifting.
like the tectonic
Not the
plates.
gear.
Okay, I haven't heard of that theory.
Basically,
I don't know, I
the
just
gears
came out-
of the
yeah.
world would be the tectonic.
I'm just thinking like maybe something within the earth is making that noise because there's like
Okay,
metallic.
so if you think about like the tectonic shifts and like gravel and like plate, how different levels of earth penetrate, and like I guess what would be that noise?
Right.
Again,
that
that's another
action-
conversation I had with Kevin.
Oh, yeah.
Right, like what would
So
be the noise of the tectonic
Right.
plates actually moving against each other? Like that's it's a huge plane of field, but it happens so slowly. So how would you hear that?
Right.
You shouldn't.
Right, like if
shouldn't.
you were underneath the ocean, you know how many noises you would hear?
Oh
Lots
my
of
God. When
noises.
you're underwater, noises are
Because there's shifting of the ground. You're hearing like, and there's videos where there's people like, oh, do you hear that noise under the sea? That's a monster. No, that's a lot of things.
okay.
Shifting and
Those
moving.
are some videos I've never come across.
No, I've seen a
I
video.
bet there
like,
is
weird
like underwater
noises.
alien noises.
But you know how many things are under the water that we haven't?
Oh my God,
discovered?
we barely scratched the surface. Excuse me.
Remember that one phone number? This is something that's weird. What the hell is it called? there was a phone number. Yeah.
Don't
my
bring
God.
this. Don't bring this up.
Booth
remember
World
this.
Industries. Okay.
Oh god.
So apparently you call the number and it's something about remodeling or something like that. Scary phone
I
number.
told you never to fucking call it.
Well, we have a phone line that we can call it with
No.
on the show.
No.
Could you imagine?
No, you've done this. We've been there before.
Come on, man.
and no.
But do you think?
don't
But do you
fuck
think
it.
it's real?
You gotta think about that.
You think it's real, though?
It's like demons being enhanced and promoted in a different way. They somehow hack technology. Like don't. There's
Some of
just
the
some
stuff I
things-
just skeptic
There's some
of.
things out there. There's videos out there you shouldn't watch. There's phone calls. There's audio. There's even video games that are fucking weird to play out there. There's roads you shouldn't drive down. There's forests.
Oh, like the one in New Jersey, Clinton Road.
Yes.
We got to go there.
Yes, we should.
This is the road that people say that
People
there's.
want demons?
No, it's not demons.
I don't want demons. I want to
Do you
know
want
that it's
demons
real.
in your house?
No, but like.
Do you want demons in
No,
you?
after you see it,
'Cause
you
that's
don't
what
exist
want.
anymore.
Because
Well, you
I'm
won't
not
have to
trying
worry
have
about it.
nothing.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't have to worry about it anymore, okay?
Free-
First of all, you don't have to worry about that.
The
You won't have to
second
worry
you-
about bills anymore. You don't have to
The
worry about
second
Russian
you see it,
nukems.
the second you see
It's
it,
over.
you're dead.
Yeah, it's like a TV going off.
Yep.
Gone.
Turn the light off. Power. The next thing you know, you see a
the light going
you
out.
see a disconnected. It
I
goes
think this is
disconnection.
why
404.
men live shorter
404.
lives than women do.
No, but I'm serious though. Like, I would love to go down
Want
there.
to do bad things?
No,
that
it's
could
not
kill
bad.
You.
I want no. It's no. Nobody.
Bring upon some things you don't want.
Listen,
brought
if you
upon
do a Facebook Live or something, I'm sure nothing will happen because nothing ever happens
You
on
don't-
those.
You're saying
Yeah,
I'm
let's-
sure.
Let's do it. Let's go down that road. How far is that road?
I think it's like an 8-hour drive, maybe not even that. I don't know.
Far away.
It's far enough.
All right. Well, you're gonna
And
have to
how
be
long
cleansed
is
before
the
you come into
actual
the
road
friggin' house.
drive?
You gotta be blessed by a priest before you come into our house.
I think it's about 10 mile. It's a 10-mile
Gotta
jaunt.
have Ryan come.
So,
Oh, jeez.
so if you take,
Clinton Road. Okay, let's see here.
so
it is.
what is the mile per hour zone in that road?
I have no idea. That's a good
This
question.
is in
So,
New Jersey,
if,
right?
so you heard the
Yes.
theory: if you travel 60 miles an hour per minute, that's a mile.
So Clinton Road in West Milford is known for the creepy tales told by those who have traveled it. The story usually tell of tailgating vehicles which mysteriously disappear in ghostly encounters near one of the road's bridges. This is a photo here. Clinton Road Bridge. As you can see, there's graffiti and all that stuff here. And there's woods everywhere, so it's just it's just it. It's just it's just all that. So let's see. The almost 10 mile long stretch of road demands commitment from travelers. There are a few side streets of the dark stretch of asphalt. Those present are situated at the far ends of the haunted road. So here's a little story about this. The most common Dead Man's Curve ghost story from travelers is that of the ghost of a young boy who remains below a bridge and throws back coins tossed in the water. So if you go in there and you throw a quarter or anything like that, apparently they get tossed back at you. There is more than one bridge on the long stretch of road, but the home of the ghost boy is believed to be the bridge at Dead Man's Curve, which sits near the tightly wound curve at Mossman's Brook. The bridge was replaced in 2016. Other stories tell of satanic
they
rituals.
What is the name of the
They
road?
probably really pissed him off.
How do you pronounce
one.
it? Spell that name of the road.
Clinton, Clinton, like Clinton Ave.
Cliton.
Clinton. Clinton.
N-T-O.
Yeah. So here it says, other stories tell of satanic rituals held in the woods or at Cross Castle nearby, strange animal sightings, and the mysterious stone furnace. So I guess there's like, from what I understand, there are...
Say Clinton Road?
Clinton Road, yes. So apparently there's like hybrid animals, like weird mixture of like animals that are walking
New
across-
Jersey?
Yeah, New Jersey. Oh, it's weird. Yeah, I've been looking this road up for like quite a while now, years. I've been wanting to go down there. And there's like supposed to be like I don't know what ghostly trucks tailgating you and try to chase you off the road.
Yeah, probably.
And then they disappear.
Car, and then there you go.
Then they disappear. They don't.
You
They
want to
vanish.
go down the road? Now you
Near
crash your car.
water.
It
Now you're
is.
stranded
Yes.
there.
No, it is.
Trying to figure out how to get
looking
your
at
car
I'm
out.
looking at it at Google Maps right now.
Ooh, this is something I don't remember reading. It says
The old school pub and bar. Ooh, we should go hit that bar up and go journey down the road.
we should get a hotel.
Hiking
Oh,
tourist
it's like a
pond
road
park.
where you can't go anywhere else but drive down that road.
Yeah. There's no.
There's nothing really there.
There's a few cutoffs.
There's no other road.
No, that's the road.
Look at this
That's it.
trail.
So you gotta continue.
Look at this
Yeah,
trail.
you
can't turn around.
No, once you go down that road, you have
Clinton
to go
Trail.
through it.
Clinton
No.
Trail yellow.
Fuck that.
When we go there.
I want to.
In the
Let's go there.
daytime.
No.
No,
No.
we go there
We
during
go
the
there,
daytime and we
and
camp.
then yes, in the
Yes.
night.
Did you just say you can't?
I wouldn't camp there.
we can't.
No.
I don't know about that.
Camp.
No, I wouldn't camp
No,
there.
I
I don't think you
would
can.
not.
Here's another one of about
No.
Clinton Road here. It says next
Okay,
in the
so
street.
what about? Oh my God! Look at this. There's a church next to this one.
What?
Look at this off-beaten trail. How do you even get to this fucking shit?
What are you talking about? Can I get to let me see if I can connect to you.
Oh, that collects the Clinton Trail too.
Does
Oh, we
it?
should go down that road too. Ooh,
Right.
yeah.
Can I
Man,
see what you're seeing?
Can
'Cause I
you
wanna
see what I'm seeing? Can you
Um,
control the screen?
Let me get to let me see if I can connect to it here.
I see a horse.
Of course.
You did something. What is that?
Yeah, there you go.
Let me see.
Are you controlling it?
No, hold on.
You're controlling my cursor right now.
Hold on. I'm just gonna go in here. I'm not trying to connect or control you.
Watershed characters? What does that say?
All right, here we go. Now I see what you're seeing. So here's what Omen's seeing.
Okay, so here's Clinton Road.
Why isn't it moving? It's not moving. I don't see it.
I'm moving.
All right, let me try something
It's
else.
moving on this screen.
Yeah, let me try something. One.
All right, you try moving the screen then.
Area app. Area window. App window.
Clinton Road is right there. I'm moving it with my finger. That's even cooler.
Why isn't it
Oh,
working?
yes. This is a
Oh,
touchscreen.
It's a touchscreen. Yeah.
Oh, it's
Even
not
better.
working. Oh, here we go. Okay.
All right, so are you watching me?
Yeah, let's see what you're doing.
All right, so here's Clinton Road. We go to this pub right here, and then we should be outsider locals and be like, all right, we're going to go drive down Clinton. See how close this church is right here? This Greenwood Baptist Church.
Oh shit!
You don't put a church there next to a road like that. Who has a
Is it
license?
working? Is it? Can I? I don't think it's working on the screen.
It is. I see it over there.
No, but I'm not. I'm looking at the. All right, it's not working on that screen. I don't know why. Yeah, it's still. Yeah, it's not
Oh,
showing.
that
it.
screen.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not showing this.
No, it's not.
Oh, it's
showing
not.
it.
Oh, so they're not showing what
I don't know
I'm
why.
showing.
Yeah, it sucks. Okay. Well, I thought I was gonna be able to see it, but apparently not. But yeah, no, I want to go check this
I wanna
out.
see what this is. People live here.
Let me get out of the screen real quick.
White Road.
He won't let me do it.
That's racist.
Let's see. Okay, now.
I
I'm
know
out of
you're
there.
thinking for now.
All right. So this road is, like I said, about 10 miles long. Once you go down it,
10 miles.
you go down it, and there's no coming out of it until you get to the other
I
side.
don't know what the speed limit is.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But
what
I
if
would
you
try.
start
I would
getting
drive.
chased by
I
a
would
car?
drive. I would drive this slowly.
will.
What if a truck comes at you?
Supposedly you do.
Then what do we do? Do
Well,
we
that-
believe that it's fake or do we believe that it's real?
Here's some pond parking.
I'm not trying to
over
die.
Here.
No, you don't die. They just disappear, and then you don't see them again.
How do you know?
Because the people say it. They're
But what
telling.
if they don't?
They tell their story.
What if you're
All right,
driving and there's
so
a kid in the middle of the
right
street and then you
here-
think, well, is it real?
And
or
you
is
floor
fake?
it.
Okay, so halfway down.
And then you hit a
Right
kid.
here.
No, it's a ghost. You won't kill it.
So you got Cedar Pond, and you
I
got
don't know. I've
Clinton
seen ghosts
Yellow
do some
Trail.
crazy things
This
that make
isn't
you
even.
think some real things so you can die.
All right, we should go down this trail. Oh yeah, look at that. Yes.
There's got to be a way I can.
Talking like 1, 2 a.m. in the morning.
Yes.
We go down this trail.
Well, that's what people do. They go at like middle of the night, and
All right.
So,
me and Kat
so
will stay
do you see what's on the map
down
right
the
now?
road and you guys
can't see.
So
it, no.
there's a
We'll meet
wood.
you on the other
so
end.
there's an actual road, and then there's a trail that goes down the whole road too. So what do you want to do? Drive it, or you want to walk it?
No.
No, we're driving.
No.
Yeah, you don't walk it because you might get hit by the phantom truck, and then you die. And
It's
then
a trail. You don't put
You're a
vehicles
ghost.
on the trail.
And then you're ghost. You're a ghost at the. Then they say, "Oh, there's a guy that used to
This.
that went to go check out the road. His name is Omen. He's gonna come get you at night when you go down there, and he's gonna be the phantom truck driver now, and he's gonna put a neck
I
tattoo."
have a Subaru. The Phantom Subaru driver.
Phantom Subaru.
Okay, so you see this lake around here? There's got to be like good hotels and shit around here. This is a high tourist destination.
I want to see it. I want to be
And
able
they'd
to.
be like, "Oh
show
yeah,
it.
go down Clinton Road, dumbass motherfucker."
I want to see it, but it won't let me show it on the computer screen.
Ah, fuck. And then you should just pop it up on yours, and then you'll have full control.
'Cause I want to see what you're doing. I want to see what's up over
Oh,
there.
Clinton Road's getting work done.
Oh.
Getting some work done on Clinton Road.
Secluded acres horseboarding.
Horse boarding.
That's what it says on your
horses
screen.
on boards.
I
Oh, there's a
don't know.
Dunkin' down there.
All right.
Of course, there's a Dunkin'.
Yeah.
Haunted Duncan.
Haunted Dunkin'.
But I really would love to
I want to go down
take a
this
trip
road.
down.
That's the side of it too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I want to see what's going on over here. What's
Where
going on?
in-
What's
where's this
going
again?
on over here? You
New
know?
Jersey.
Oh my gosh.
New Jersey's all fucked up.
Let me see. How far is
Where does
this?
this road go? Do 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 do. Oh, it's over
Maps.
here.
We'll go to Google
Dun,
Maps.
dun, 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 dun.
All right.
You ever see that movie Wrong Turn?
No.
Yes, you have.
Have
Fuck
I?
it. Yes, you
I don't
have.
remember.
Wrong Turn. They came out with like 5 or 6 movies.
Oh
They
my
did come
God.
out with 5 or 6 movies
Literally.
Okay, so let's see here.
about the inbred backwoods.
Yeah.
Oh
Jesus.
my God! Right.
And they
They're
would,
trying to kill you and
so
eat
in
you.
those deserts, they would
Fucked
test
up
those
people.
bombs, and those families got radiation from the draft,
Makes
the
sense.
All right,
wind
so
draft
here-
from those bombs. So
here's
that's why they're all
Clinton Road.
fucked up.
This is how long it is. Look at how long it is. It's a pretty long road.
Oh, you got it right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there
it's
it
not,
is.
It's not moving on my screen anymore.
I mean, I'm talking like this is a long road. Look at that. So you're going through here. You're going all the way through there. The winding bend. I'm talking like you're
right there.
you're going down here. There's water around.
There's a freaking camp.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Solid
perfect.
Rock day camp.
Perfect.
Oh, wow,
We can go there.
Yes, let's go there.
Let's go chill
All right,
over there.
so-
Okay. Look at that. Look at that. Look how fun that looks, Amber. Look at that. They got a
my
little.
God.
Look at this. You could do that during the day, and then at
Yeah,
night you go
get
chase.
haunted.
Yeah, go chase ghosts after this.
Yeah.
You know.
All right, this
You
year's
may leave
camp.
there
This
dead.
year's camping. Woo!
Let's go check it out. No, seriously,
So
that'd be
check
cool.
it out. Is it for adults or for like kids?
I don't
Doesn't
care. We're
matter.
gonna do it anyways. We're kids at
gonna
heart.
do it anyways. We're kids at
It
heart.
said something about a Bible.
No, we don't do that.
We'll bring our own Bible.
No, we don't need their
The
Bible.
devil's.
God, it's
we'll
probably
bring,
like some
we'll bring the
churchy
devil's
Bible.
Bible.
So we can drive. Okay, so we stay here, right? And then we drive around, and
And
then
we
we go.
just keep doing circles,
"Oh."
dude.
We'll go through
We'll go to
Union
the
Valley
right, so go up
Road.
here in that corner. See
Yep.
that old school pub and bar is?
Yeah, where on the left
they
or
have
right?
a hiking,
Go up.
Over here.
Yeah, right there. Right
They
there.
have a
All right.
pond
So
park.
zoom
There's
in.
a
You
park
see-
there.
You see the church there?
Okay,
Right there.
Greenwood
You see
Baptist
that
Church. Yep.
Greenwood Baptist
There
Church.
it is, right
we should
here.
go there and ask some shit about there.
All right. Yeah.
We literally should go there and be like, all right, what do you know about
The
this road?
church. They're gonna be like, don't go there.
And be like, don't go down that road.
They're gonna be
That's
like,
a
you
road
need
of
Jesus.
sin.
You
That's
need
the road
Jesus."
of the devil.
Yeah, they might.
But look at
That's a
there's
bad
So
road.
there's a park
You
So it
there.
go
takes-
over here. That's the road of Jesus.
All right. So from Rochester, where we are, to this place, it's about 4 hours and 37 minutes.
Let's fucking do it.
Why
let's
does
do
it
it.
make you go through Syracuse?
I don't know.
Huh. That's weird.
Yeah, I think it's tolls.
Well, you can choose tolls or non-tolls.
There's a straight shot road though.
There's an option to fly there.
Yeah. Why would you do that? It's so stupid.
Oh, okay. That's
I have
why.
driven longer.
I was
than
gonna
that.
say that doesn't make
Do
sense.
you remember the Snapchat I did when I was at Lackawanna?
So it's a 4
Lackawanna.
hour 4 hour
How
drive.
do you pronounce
Yes.
I think it's
Oh
Laguna.
no, I lost my train of thought here. Oh,
that? Lackawanna.
All right. All right.
I don't know. It's the oldest like
But yes.
transmission rebuild
But there's a park
place there.
there.
My buddy went to, and
Right
that's what
there.
he replaced the transmission in
Yeah,
that truck.
there's a park.
Oh,
He had it
Yeah, there's a
rebuilt,
park
and
there.
that's the place to do it.
Well,
Right.
let's go to the park.
let's check this out. Oh.
Oh,
Why do I
God.
litter? I am a jerk. I don't care. I
What
don't
the
live
hell?
here. Mommy
Mommy's
still
so
cleans up after me. All the above. You carry it in, you carry it out, or stay out.
That's a good son.
I like that. I need that for
So if you literally die.
yeah. With a little boy
Oops, I
gets
dropped my gum wrapper.
Oh.
Oops,
Oh.
I dropped my shit on the floor.
it, and then the ghost comes and get you.
Oh, look at the turtle.
Aw. I wonder if he
He's a
haunts.
demonic turtle.
His turret,
Comes to
his
get
shell
ya.
looks
You ever
something
watch
like that.
Gumball?
Adventures of Gumball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I've seen it.
there was this one episode where they owned like a soft-shelled turtle, and it's like evil as fuck.
Look how beautiful this place is, though. Look at this.
Looks
Check it
great.
out.
That doesn't look like it's demonic at all.
Oh, it's fine. You guys are worried about nothing. It's
God.
fine.
Exactly. We're going there.
Yes,
I already
we
got
have to-
tickets.
yeah, he's
What?
already.
You already
Yeah.
got tickets?
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Tickets. You don't
Yeah,
get a ticket. You don't
tickets.
get tickets. Where you make reservations.
Reservation.
Look at the woods, though. Look, it's all woods.
Let's do it.
Look at this place. Look how beautiful this is. This is dope. We should do this. Come on, guys. This is fun. Why not? Look at this. We could totally do this. It'd be awesome.
Just don't know the dangers of things.
Well, people do this all the time. They make YouTube videos. It could be us on the show.
Stupid people do that all the time.
In fact, we're dying right now.
We won't do a live because I'm sure there's no service out here, but we could probably.
Oh my God, service!
Yeah, you forgot.
How are
about
you
that.
gonna film? All right, so we would
We
have
would.
to raw dog this.
You would have to
and
raw
film
dog
it
it.
old
No
school.
condom.
dog it.
No TME condoms
No,
here.
yeah. So we have to raw dog footage this shit, and then if we survive, then we get to post it.
Yeah, then that's the game.
If I don't get to post it, man, my soul won't rest.
Raw dog and post.
Raw dog and post.
Yep.
It's getting dirty.
It's getting dirty over here, bro. I knew it was gonna get dirty.
That's how Pornhub works.
Yeah.
You get a raw dog it and post it.
But if you don't survive the raw dog, then you
God.
can't post
You
it.
can't post it.
The ghost gets you.
The ghost gets you.
Like that movie
The raw
Teeth.
dog ghost.
Like that movie Teeth. The ghosts come and get you with the teeth.
Our scary movie too.
Why are we
I
always
fucking
talk,
love those
We're
movies.
always talking about ghosts and sex. How the hell does that even happen on this show? Like,
Because ghosts have to have
Ghosts
sex.
are sexy.
ghosts are sexy.
Ghosts are sexy.
Scary movie 2. He's fucking.
You,
You ever watch-
He gets an STD from her. The ghost gets an STD from her.
Hey,
He's
got
like, you gave me.
chlamydia from
You
her.
gave me.
Chlamydia.
Yeah, that's what he says.
You gave me ectoplasm. You ectoplasm went all over my clothes.
So do you think ghosts, like
Yeah,
in the other world, do they ever talk about like hauntings and stuff? Like were the ghosts
they,
to them?
they have their own podcast.
I think so.
Yeah, they have to have something.
Yeah, we just haven't found the radio frequency on it.
The whole podcast is
They're
just
like these people
So
are talking
that-
about us on a
yes,
podcast.
that
They
scan-
think we're
that-
spooky.
that
We're gonna scare the
scanner,
fuck out of them.
That scanner is the podcast.
Yep,
portal.
that is the
that's their
podcast.
portal to the podcast.
that's their porno.
They're porn.
Ghost porn.
Ghost porn.
portal
Porno.
porno.
Yeah.
Ghost
Portal,
porn. Ghost porn portal.
There you go.
That should be a
I was
podcast.
trying
Yes.
to say it.
Ghost porn portal.
The ghost porn portal
Things
podcast.
just go through, and who knows?
The
what
ghost
they
of
come
pornos
out.
past. I want some predator pasta, please.
Stop that shit.
Predator single or what is it called?
Pinko de Gallo.
Pinko de Gallo. Predator Pinko de Gallo. I love that guy.
Predator,
Skeeter
pick up
Gene.
the- Skeeter Gene.
Yeah, Skeeter Gene.
Good
Chris
dude.
the talk slut. Talk slut.
Go check out his YouTube channel. Catches predators all the time.
Got the predator.
And he eats some predator pasta. But I would love to make a trip.
Why is that horse there?
What horse?
That horse in the corner. Why is that there? It says
What?
with schedule acre
acre of
horse.
Secluded.
Secluded acre horse.
Scheduled.
I don't know. I don't know what you clicked on.
Can't read.
I don't know what you clicked on, but
Child's
apparently.
going to be doomed.
Well, you have family that lives in Jersey. Maybe we can.
I know. I have
My
family that
uncle's
lives
got
out
the
there
book
too.
about it.
Where is he located?
They're right near Rutgers.
How far is that from this location?
About the same amount of time, right? 4.5 hours.
Maybe.
Yeah, but if you were put into Google, how far is it from Clinton Road?
Oh, I don't know. From where they live?
Yeah,
I don't know.
look it up.
I don't know where they live. We only were there once, like 4 or 5 years
Look
ago.
it up.
Somebody's got to know.
I don't know. I
Did
just
they have any history? Do they have any intel?
intel.
Have they gone down
Well,
the
my
road?
uncle.
Have they gone down that road?
My
exactly.
uncle knows some about it, but
Did I don't know. Did he say you go down that road?
I don't think he did. He's got
Do
a
some
book about
digging.
it.
You gotta do some digging.
I would love to.
I don't know. I've also seen a video where people have gone down that road and nothing happened at all.
Well, that's what I'm
so-
saying. Like that could happen to us. Nothing.
Yeah, it could be boring.
Yeah.
Go down
Let's
at
go.
night. That's what I'm saying. Let's go.
No.
We go halfway down the road, we get out of the car, and then we go into the woods.
No.
And then never come back.
Make it a night trip.
I'm going in there.
You hear that from the woods. You're like, oh shit.
Gas is expensive, guys, but we're gonna go for a road trip.
Right.
We'll Uber.
Like we just had
We'll,
this talk.
we'll Uber.
We're over. That's gonna be even more
Uber?
expensive.
What?
Yeah, then we'll just go.
You're gonna have to give me your fucking soul at that point.
Just kidding, just kidding.
Automatic withdrawal.
He takes you there, and then he's like, "The payment is all your souls."
Yep. Actually, he's the phantom.
It's
guy.
two
I
of your
lost
souls
where
together.
the fuck
Right.
it was. I don't even know where the hell
Like
I
from
am
Cuppy.
anymore.
Well, that's what's gonna happen if we go down there. You're gonna be like, I don't know where the fuck I am anymore.
Where the fuck are you?
And then we never come
Oh, it's right there. Okay.
back.
That was way over.
Wow.
Yeah, say I want to see what this Clinton Yellow Trail is.
Oh,
Look at
boy.
this.
my
Big
gosh.
bodies of water.
No.
What is this? Is this frozen?
Big bodies. There's gonna be bodies in the water.
Is this swamp?
Fucking
Why is there
going
two
over
different? Why
there.
is there two different colors of blue on the map?
That's probably that looks like a place
Is this
where they
water
dump
and this
bodies.
is swamp?
I don't know. I wish I could see it.
Oh, what is that? That's grass. That's a park. That's
Yeah.
indicating. there's
How
a
do I
park
switch
there.
over to like satellite?
I don't know.
So I can see if it's.
Can you
Right.
Oh, there's got to be a way. So here's what you should do, real quick.
Oh yeah, layers. Hang on, right here.
Go to. Can you see an icon on there?
I already got it.
No, I know.
Terrain.
Go to the desktop real quick and click on Parsec. Can you click on Parsec?
What am I connecting to?
It's
Living room gaming.
no. Can you-
Studio laptop.
Yes. Click on that. Okay. Can you see? Okay. Hold on. All
I
right.
see the main board of.
Can you
what
see everything?
See. I see. I see what
see
you
everything?
see. I
Okay.
see what you see.
Okay. Here's what I'm gonna
Do
do.
you see?
This is how we're gonna
what
make this work. Now I see
see
how we can make this work. We're gonna make it work. All right. No, that's the wrong one.
That was Twitch.
There it is.
There it is.
That's what it looks
Now you can take control.
like. That's what it looks like.
Yep. There's the satellite. Okay.
Oh, dude, that looks even creepy.
Now while you do that, I'm gonna use the bathroom. This is the first time I've ever walked off the show.
Yes, you have. All right, so there's a trail right here that comes off this fucking road. But it doesn't insinuate any parking or anything, and you can just. Where's the water? What?
I don't see any
Oh
water
man,
all.
this looks way.
Well, is that
see-
water right
Okay,
there?
That looks like an open field space.
open field or creek space.
Well, yeah, okay, so that,
All right,
that
this
looks like
an
rocks and
open
shit.
creek. This looks like open bed creek.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at how much forest is around.
I
here.
know.
Oh, you can get lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
guess
can
so.
get
Problem.
fucking lost if you go out there. Yeah, there's
Yeah.
Clinton,
Imagine
the
being
yellow
lost and then
Clinton
creepy
Trail.
stuff happening to you.
Whoa! That computer just blacked out on me. You saw that, right?
Yeah, I did. It's just like completely black.
It knows
screen.
we're talking about it.
It says we're sorry, we're having an error.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
okay then. Yep, it's telling you not to go there.
Apparently so.
Sure is.
God, it's making me more interested.
Oh my god. Do you know what sign of no?
Okay, so I can still
No.
I can still move it on that screen. I just can't see what I'm doing. I can see it on the other screen. Look at that. All right, so here's the daycare or not,
Daycare.
Daycare. Here's the
There's
camp.
the camp.
Here's the campsite. Look at this Richfield neighborhood. We'll go to this church right here, and then we'll go in
Oh,
here.
it is. It's a churchy camp. That's what I thought.
Is that what it
Yeah,
is?
I think
Is
it
it?
is. Yeah.
Probably.
Probably.
You gotta believe in Jesus to go to this camp.
Oh, give
If
me
you
the
don't,
Bible.
if you don't, y'all believe.
Look,
you
it's
can't go.
connected. It's got to be. The church is right there, and the campsite is right there. It's got to be like a churchy camp.
All right, so something happened. What happened? My computer doesn't work anymore, but I can still control it on the other things.
What?
I
It
can't
went-
see.
the
I can't.
screen
I
went
literally
completely
can't see what I'm
black.
doing. All right, so here.
Like I watched the screen.
So go down this road right here.
Uh huh. Wait, you're controlling
All
it
right,
still, right?
So I can
Yes.
control it still. They can see what I'm doing. Whoa.
What?
All right, so here's that one. Whoa.
See your
Whoa,
screen.
what are you doing?
I don't know what I'm
You
doing.
can't see anything. It's black. It went completely black.
It says we're having a problem. All right, so here's that road that goes off of Clinton Road.
Your computer is completely. How does this happen?
I don't know. I don't know what
But
it
you
is.
can at least see it through that.
I can see it through that screen.
That's so weird.
So
I heard something going on like when I was up there. I'm like, what happened? But you can see the map. Okay, so
Yes,
where
I
are
can.
you? You're in.
So this is a
are
road that's
we?
off of Clinton Road. That's supposedly the haunted road.
Okay.
So where does this go?
I'm bailing out, guys.
You're bailing?
Yeah, my back's starting to hurt.
Oh
I
no.
know.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. It
Whoa,
just
what is
goes-
that?
It just
It's
goes
like
nowhere.
almost 6. It's like almost 5:30.
Ah, dun, 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 dun.
All right. So basically, I don't know what you guys were talking about down here. But yeah. So yeah, we should definitely take a trip somewhere. I want to do a trip.
I do want to do a trip.
I want to do a
Not
trip.
sure we want to do it, but I'm definitely aboard.
I'm good with anything. I mean, as long as we have a good experience, and even if we don't get anything, at least we go do something, right?
Right.
And check something out, something new and exciting. And we could do that.
We'll get right
No,
on
Yeah, hell yeah,
Why
we
not?
will.
Yeah. No. What the hell are
Don't
you
say it
talking?
like we're not gonna do it. We're gonna do it.
Stop it.
I
We
don't
need
know
to
about-
We need to
How
do
many
it.
times? I'll tell you, get potato ice cream at the
God,
store.
how many days is that gonna take?
What do you mean?
It'd take a few hour drive just to get
It's
there.
a 4.5 hour drive.
Yeah, you leave in the morning, right? You get a hotel maybe for one night, which is not bad. And then
You don't even have to get a hotel. You can make that in 1 day drive.
yeah, but you want to be there at night so that way you can.
We
Right,
need
that's
to
what he's talking
sleep.
about.
Yeah, we got to. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And you're
get
not
to
gonna
your-
want to drive
get
after
to your
you
get to your
do it.
destination
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Unpack and unload whatever
Right.
you gotta do. If
Right.
you're gonna make it back, it's okay. And then just.
I mean, it's not like you're.
Then it's a journey from there on out.
It's not like you're gonna make it to the
And
hotel
that's when-
anyways.
and I think that's when we should all have body cams.
Body cams,
Body
like,
cams.
like
Yes,
police
I think-
officers.
Yes, I think we
Paranormal
should.
police.
I'm not fucking joking.
Paranormal police. It has to be night vision.
Then
If
we
it-
can just
if
record
it
us
has night
dying.
vision, if it has night vision
Yay.
or thermal, I'm pretty sure we're gonna pay.
Well,
us
you know
for
what
it.
you
Running
need.
through the
We're gonna pay
woods
out the
for my
pocket for that.
life.
I
All
want
right.
8K
How-
depth. Okay, I don't want 4K. That's
Oh
old
my
school. That's fucking
God.
rudimentary shit. I need 8K.
death.
8K.
Jesus.
Fuck 4K. That's old school. That's like 2018.
What the fuck?
I want 8K 2022.
I don't even have that. My TV's still at 1020p or 1080p.
Listen, let me.
Ours is 4K.
So
I don't even have a 4K fucking TV.
So,
What
like,
do
I
you
have a-
have in your pocket.
I have a fuck ton of hoodies and jackets, right? And sometimes I don't wear them for a while. I always have little time capsules, and this time capsule dates back to September 22nd, 2020. Applebee's.
Wow, it's my birthday.
You have receipts
Yeah.
that you leave in your jackets and shit.
Yeah, so that way when I wear them next, I have a little surprise, like a little time capsule.
Oh, okay, I like
That's
that.
funny.
And this one
Usually
is
when I
same,
get home,
same
I
time.
just
like
make a
finding
pile
money.
on the table of like all our receipts
Yes.
from that day.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Like, all right, what's important? What's not important? Let's go after it again.
Right.
Like, all right.
Yep.
Like, where is that receipt for the Nintendo Switch?
I
Ooh.
gave it to you.
Oh no!
I gave
Look
it
what we
to
started.
you.
Oh, no.
Oh no! You better find that goddamn receipt because I gave it. I said,
No.
"Here, baby, take the receipt because I'm gonna fucking lose that shit."
And here we are.
Oh my god, no!
Ah, fuck.
Where is it?
I don't know.
What do you mean? It better be in your wallet.
Oh,
on.
no.
Well, if it breaks, who's buying a new one? Well, you bought the first one, so.
Oh, just
But
again, I guess.
when they have it in their, when they have it in their system though, they have to have
No,
it in
they
their
don't
system.
play that game.
I
You
know they
gotta
don't play
have
that
the
game. It's
freaking
GameStop.
receipt. No, I got it. Was it from
That's
GameStop?
Duncan.
No, it was from GameStop. Yeah.
Was it? Oh no.
They don't play that. No.
If you would have bought it from Best Buy, you
Oh,
might have
I
gotten.
got it.
Okay.
The
She's like,
GameStop.
oh, good.
This is the GameStop
I
receipt.
said save it because if it was me losing it, you'd be
Right.
mad.
Switch the camera.
There it is.
Oh wait, hold on. There it is.
There's
Yeah.
the GameStop. There's the GameStop receipt.
Talk slut.
Yeah, she's a talk
Shit. All
slut.
right.
Thank
Yes,
God.
you did
Yeah,
give it
we
to
need
me.
to put that in special the box. The book
I
box.
know.
All right.
We will. Gotta have proof of purchase.
Proof of purchase with every.
And I always keep the boxes because they
Yeah,
have
we
the
have
serial
boxes
numbers on them.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And so when I was telling you of like, wow, when I got robbed, I had everything. I had all the boxes of everything. So that was like, I didn't have renter's insurance at the time.
Yeah.
That's how
the
they'll pay
cops,
you, though.
The cops kept thinking I robbed my own self.
That's so stupid.
Which I was just like, are you fucking
Where would you
serious?
put it?
I kept looking at it. I was like, I don't have renter's insurance, so I'm not getting anything out of this. I want you to find my shit. I want you to find my shit.
I would have lost it.
So they only found one thing, was my TV at a pawn shop. And because I always keep my boxes of everything,
Yeah.
I actually probably throw that one out. I can, because I'm not gonna take the TV back. I can throw.
oh,
that
that's
box
that
out.
box. I've seen that box in the car.
And I have a box. I have all my boxes of PS4s,
There's a lot.
PS3s, PS2s. I have all my boxes.
The boxes are
If I don't
taking
ha-
up spaces.
If I don't have the receipts,
Yeah.
I have the boxes, and the boxes have serial numbers on them. So when you file a stolen report,
yeah.
Right.
all pawn shops get those serial. If you have that serial number of that product, it goes there and pops up. So my TV sprung up. I found it, but I didn't take it back only because it was already broken as it is. It had a huge line through it. That was a burnt out line.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Like what the pawn shop
so
bought
like
that?
when I got
They don't care. Like, it's a TV.
I was just like, so well, technically the cops took it back and it's just evidence because they can't sell it. It's a stolen item.
Yeah, they probably use it for like the break room now.
So when I got robbed and I saw my TV gone, I was just like, it was already broken to begin with, so I didn't really care. I was gonna get a new one anyways. I was just thankful that they didn't rob me after I got. So, the only thing that truly saved my ass is they forgot the PS3. They must have were about to take it because it was like on the floor and it was just like it didn't tug and whatever, or they got scared.
Yeah.
And that had my original PSN account on it. So I was further able to make sure, even though my PS4 got stolen, I was able to reconstruct my online profile from before.
Right.
Without the PS3, I would have been screwed.
You've been screwed.
I would have been screwed.
And for people who are listening to this and are new to the show or maybe have listened, this happened back in 2017, 2016, 2017?
17.
17. Okay, so this is before the show even started and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
this is definitely.
This is a long time ago.
This was during a time where I was not a. I was just on the wrong path at the time.
Yeah.
I was making friends with not the right people,
Yeah,
and it kind of bit me in the ass. It was kind of my own fault, and I deserved it.
Well, I mean, we all make.
You don't
Nobody deserve
no,
that. You don't
I,
deserve that, but it's
no,
just.
I deserve it as a punishment for friending the wrong people and then also pissing them off.
Well, I'd say that's on them at that point. It's not really.
I had a hunch that was going to happen, and I wasn't properly prepared for it.
All right.
And I got side blinded.
The thing is, I know who that
But-
person is.
Yeah, we're not.
Well-
we're not going to talk about.
Well,
that
no, I
person.
know that.
We're
but
not gonna
I
talk
know
about
who
it?
That person is.
We do have an idea of who did
crazy.
it. We're just gonna leave it at
Because I
that.
know
Yeah.
who that person
There's
is. and they would
there's
do
nothing
it.
I can
He
there's nothing I
wasn't
can
really
do
like
about
that.
it. There's nothing I can do about it.
No.
Which struck me
The
as
only
like
thing
that
I can
person
do
did
is
that, 'cause
just
I knew who that person
the only thing I
was.
can do is be positive
Yep.
and move on.
Right. It's like
I don't need to contact this
No.
person.
I can
No,
guarantee you it won't
I'm
happen
moving
again.
on.
'cause I know that
I'm
person.
moving forward. I just I
That
don't.
won't happen
that was
again.
years ago. I mean,
It's in the past. I hate dwelling about the past.
it's 5 years
but
ago.
I really
man.
do.
Yeah.
I like to live in the now,
You have to.
and
The-
I can't.
The thing is I
can't
wish
let that
I
get
knew
to
who
me.
you were because I could have gotten every single one of those things back to you because I know who that person is, and if you would have handled it in a certain way, they wouldn't have done.
Well, I'm not gonna say on.
well, I'm not
names,
saying you did
we're not
it
going
wrong,
there.
No, I'm
but
not saying names. I'm
no.
just saying like I
know
could
who
have
that
taken a
person
different
is.
action that could have been more severe.
I know who
action,
that girlfriend of that
and I
person
had that
was.
open door opportunity, but I'm not gonna take it.
No.
No,
Listen.
I
you
could
know?
have gone a complete different course.
I've
And
had
don't get me
bad
wrong,
karma
that,
things happen to me
that
from
window's still open,
making
but I'm
dumb
not gonna take it.
choices.
I'm
No.
just like I want to
No.
live. I like where I'm at now.
Yes.
I'm focused on the now, and I have goals.
Yeah.
It happened. Shit happens. Whatever.
Yeah.
All you can do is blame yourself, and then move on and make it better.
Well, no, seriously, that's all you can
Like
do.
that's all I can. That's all I can do.
Yeah.
What am I gonna do? Seek vengeance and what? Dig
Right.
2 graves?
5 years after the fact.
Right. I'm just
mean-
whatever, dude. So I'm a person who just can't really hold a grudge.
I mean, at this age, I mean, we're 31, right? I mean,
Fuck you, you.
I'm 30.
you're 30, we're 31.
Oh yeah.
Well, for a couple months.
You guys are
and then
older.
and then I cap you
Yeah.
until July. Until July,
Until-
I cap you.
Well, yeah, but it's, pretty much the same age
Yeah,
range.
we're
here.
pretty much yes.
We're out of our 20s, unlike
Yeah, and then
Austin
I'll be
and
the
the
same
other
age at one
zookeeper.
point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys have some learning to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, the younger crowd still has some things
but
to go
I'm
through.
thinking I was at the same when I was their age. I did the same thing, and you think the same way until you hit like a certain or something.
30
it's either
is the
something
limit where
happens.
shit changes. I'm
It's
sorry.
either something
does.
life changing
It's so
happens to
dramatic.
you, or just the age. It hits you, and your mind just starts to change, and the way you think about things. And then you're in between of the older people's age and the younger people's age, and then you're just like right in the middle.
I would say, like,
Like you go to your doctor and you're just like, hey, my ankle hurts.
yeah, it's normal.
Yeah, it's normal.
Yeah. Oh
happens.
my God. Right.
Like, yeah, you're 30 fucking years
Yeah.
old. It's a worn out ankle.
And that's what they say. Oh,
Right.
that's
Oh, you can do
normal.
some stretches.
Your
Oh, is that
back?
gonna fix it? Oh no, that's just something you do every day now.
You do stretches
It's
in
a
the shower.
shitty fucking ankle.
You stretch your asshole, you stretch your taint, you stretch your ankles.
Like, man, I didn't know
Yeah.
body deteriorating.
Stretch your cock.
That works.
Or a
Oh
cock.
my God.
How do you do that? Can I see that?
Anyways, skip subject. I'm just saying, body deterioration.
Absolutely. Doesn't last forever.
I'm sorry, when you're 30,
Yeah.
God.
shit fucking changes.
You start creaking like a goddamn windmill.
Dude, your knees
That's
hurt.
100 years old.
Your knees hurt.
Everything
your back
hurts.
hurts. Your energy is depleted.
You're just so young, and
You're
it's like,
not
boom.
like.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like
I'm
hitting
sorry.
a brick wall at once.
I'm
Like,
sorry,
Right.
I'm sorry. I want to say the young crowd that's out there. Work hard.
Yeah.
Eat healthy.
Take advantage of your energy that you
Exercise.
have.
Be healthy.
Eat healthy, and
God.
work
Please.
hard. Get those fucking over 40 hours a week. I don't care if you work fucking 2 or 3 jobs. You're young, you can do it.
Yeah, but
Abuse
see-
that power. Abuse that energy
But
that you
that's where
have.
I got where I got though is because I did all those things when I was young.
That is true.
It is.
But you're
I work
trying to
myself
prepare
out.
for your future. Like, all right, I'm just young. It
I
doesn't
think you should
matter.
be work
like,
smart.
Like,
Work smart. Get paid good, but work smart.
And
Don't be used by your job. Don't be
right.
run
You don't
want to
be run
by
down
your
and
job.
used like a
That's
fucking
when it happens.
You
rag.
don't want that.
You get paid nothing.
You want
and
to make sure
get
you're getting
used.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I think a lot of people take taking advantage and in being I don't know.
I
Like,
never stood for that.
no. Like
I always made sure, and I was also surprised by raises I got in the past.
well, yeah. Not every
proved
place you
myself.
work is the same. But there are companies out there that will say, "Oh, this person's going to do anything and everything I tell them to. Let's take
Yes.
advantage."
Oh my
Right.
And that's
God.
not good.
Yep.
So, for
It's my
me,
old job.
I live on a basis, adapt or die.
Okay.
And it's built on a basis of don't try too hard, because why? You can get further, but I also have a mentality of I already have the basic knowledge of how to live.
Right.
So I go out my way and like be above and beyond, and I know I can reach further things, but I just like I know my own limitation.
Yeah.
So like I know how to comfortably stay where I am. I know my limitation.
Right. You have
See,
to have your
I'm bad
limits.
at that. I go.
I don't
all
want to
out.
know.
You go balls out.
I
You
don't
just
want to
fucking
know.
balls
my-
out. Who
Because
cares?
it's a new
Don't get me
job.
wrong.
No,
Like
I
I
get
get
it.
into a
Prove.
job, I
Right.
bust my ass, and I prove my worth, and I
But some
I
jobs will take
outstand
it, some
everyone.
jobs won't.
I can outstand everyone in the workforce,
Yeah.
but I'm not saying like I want to be
All right.
like okay, I know like the owner of the restaurant.
Right.
I'm the worker. I'm exceeding in making sure things are prepped, cooked, cleaned, on time, it's sanitary, and all that. I can do that,
yeah.
but to be the actual owner of the restaurant,
You got to be married to your job at that
ye-
point.
Like,
You're there all the
how do you
time.
handle
Weekends,
how do
weekdays.
you handle the financials? How do you handle the?
Oh yeah, it's
You know, how do you tell people to like, hey, you can't work this many hours? You know,
it's
we're not-
tough.
Like I don't want to be that guy who has that responsibility that turns
Right.
out to be firing people. Because then because I want to give everyone a chance.
Well, yeah, you give
And then
people
I
a chance.
have a really soft heart
You see,
for
I would be the person
situations,
that
and it's just
I
then
wouldn't take
my
stuff.
emotions are gonna
like
get
you're a
fucked up.
dumbass. You're not doing
Like-
shit. Bye. You're a good worker.
I know
You
for
stay.
a fact
Yeah.
if I get too high a power and you're supposed to dull yourself and you have emotions, sorry, but I already know my emotions are going to get best of me.
Yeah. You think
Right.
so?
Like, oh, I want to run an enterprise and, pay only my employees only so much. But, every employee has a backstory
Yeah.
and
I understand
everyone
that.
has heartbreak. And then
Well, you can
eventually
still
you're
be a
going to
good
hear
boss
that.
and still
Eventually,
acknowledge that.
like, you hear those
Yeah.
undercover bosses stories.
Yeah.
That's exactly who I would be. Like,
Yeah.
I would find that really struggling person. I would make their fucking life.
But those are people that have a company
Like-
with good people. Then.
Yeah.
Like,
You know,
I
because
thought
then
about
you
it,
you
like,
taking care of those people when you go out, and that's how I would
close
be
this
too.
out. It's
But I also
broken.
wouldn't put up with dumb kids that
Whoa.
sit there and go around and do nothing for their job, and they expect to get paid.
What is this
and then
doing?
you got a hard worker
I don't know.
doing nothing.
Oh,
I mean, doing
I'm not gonna touch
something.
it. I don't know. I just did. I
It's-
just fuck up the show.
It's okay. No, it's fine. It's still running.
Jesus
Um,
Christ. All right.
So I mean, to an extent, I'm actually a part of management. So I kind of see it. I see people that actually say like somebody gets injured, right? And it's real. You can tell. And then you got people out there that will they'll milk the system. Somebody like, okay, oops, I hurt my elbow. Oh, I can't work anymore, and I'm out indefinitely, but I want to get paid for it.
But how? You have to get your doctor to sign off on that.
Right.
No, some doctors will.
But at the same time,
telling you,
but
some
that's
doctors
true.
will.
They
don't
will,
care.
depending on.
I mean, at my job I was at, I could have been that person.
Already.
I could have been like, oh God, oh wow, I need it. No, I love my job to the point where I actually said no, I'm fine. I kept pushing myself to keep
it's
doing it because I wanted to
understandable.
continue to work, and I could have gotten them for workman's comp, but I didn't.
No, I understand.
I could have, but I didn't. I should have.
You should have.
I should have. I
Did
really
I mention
did.
on the
They
show
screwed my
today?
whole life.
Did I mention on the show today that I got a haircut?
No.
Can I be a talk slut?
Talk slut.
I'm gonna be a talk slut about that. I got my haircut done and my hair and my beard done at Joe's Upscale Barbershop off of 250.
Wow.
And Joe, Big Joe, is the owner of it. But I got my haircut recently by a Joey, younger lad, and I think he does a nice job. I used to have another barber there named Sale, but he got a little too popular, so it was really hard to book appointments for him. So I had to switch out.
Really?
Yes, and then there was another lady there, Oriental lady. I don't know what region she was from, but she was really good. English wasn't truly there.
Okay.
She did my hair a couple of times back in the day, and I thought it was amazing. And then she just disappeared.
Yeah.
Like it sucked. Like
she was really good, right? She was awesome.
Lick of English, but like really good at doing hair. I was just like, it was perfect. I was like, I didn't have to.
I feel like sometimes
I didn't have to
don't
talk to
stay
this
there.
person. Like some people just talk to you.
Right.
And I'm just like, just please focus on your job. And I'm just like, but she did a really good job, and then she disappeared and sucked. But
oh man.
Yeah, Joe's Upscale Barbershop off of 250. I think they did a really good job. I would do talk stuff about that. But dang.
The soundboard's off, so I can't play that. But at the same time, go check out Jody over at Diva's Hair Salon. She'll
rival.
Yes, the rival.
Where is she at now?
Diva's Hair Salon over in Irondequoit. If you're from the Rochester area.
She cut my hair for a while, but I just lost contact, to be honest.
Well, she moved different. She was at Hair Zoo at one point, so.
That is right.
She was there.
Off of Empire.
Yep, off of Empire. We're out here.
Where's the new location at?
The other one is Irondequoit.
Irondequoit.
Yes.
Oh wow, that's even further.
It is a little bit.
I go to my place because
about 10 minutes.
I get mine privately done.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does. She goes to
Pretty good
private
deal.
sessions to get her hair done.
She's really
when she
good,
comes
but I
back,
don't wanna-
she's a whole transformed woman.
Nice. Well, nothing wrong with that. Everybody's got their own thing going on. So, if you haven't already, check out the M-Balm Effect on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, all that. Subscribe, follow, and hit the notification bell so that way you can get all the updates. Yeah, no phone calls.
Phone calls. We need a phone calls.
We want to talk to you.
We want to talk to you.
Red Jeep Easter egg.
It's like a 900 Red Jeep Easter egg.
Red Jeep Easter egg.
It's like a 900 number. You can call us, get dirty. It doesn't matter. We talk about ghost sex. It's all right here.
Agree with us, disagree with us.
Doesn't
don't
matter.
care. We want the phone call.
We love all of you. We're all inclusive. That's what we do here on the M-Balm
hear
Effect.
the public's voice.
Yes, we do.
Yes.
We want to hear their sexy voices.
Yeah.
Keep it on loop when I go to sleep.
Yeah, you do that. You do that.
Okay. All right.
All right, he's got to take a leak.
Yes,
and we got to head out. And yeah, we will be back live next week on Saturday. Have a great rest of your weekend. This is the M-Balm Effect. Bye.